today is going to be a lot of side questing. It is. It's going to be a lot of running around, doing errands, because this part of the game is very missable. You know, if we don't do it now, we may never get to do it. And won't we look stupid? We might lock ourselves out of some endings, even. You know, we can't have that. We got to be thorough. This is the kind of game that requires a meticulous touch. And I have one. Just one. I've been saving it for this game. The one meticulous touch in all of southern Alberta. It's mine. I have it. I bought it from a shady person that had like a small bazaar type stall set up in the middle of downtown. And the next day, when I went to ask more questions, the stall was gone. No one even knew of any such stall. And when I told them, the stall had this, the person manning the stall looked like this, like such and such, brunette, 5'8", muscular build, scar on left cheek, wearing a tank top and a motorcycle jacket. And they said, that sounds like Rusty Mouth David. And I'm like, oh wow, that's a name. And they're like, it sure is, but you can't have seen him. And I'm like, why not? It's like, because he's been dead for 30 years. Ooh, I got you at the edge of your seat now. I think you're probably ready to play some NieR, now that you know the kind of life that I live when I'm not streaming for you. It's intrigue all the way to the bottom and to the top. It starts somewhere in the middle and just radiates up and down, both ends. I seriously think people are allergic to this game, but that's fine. I'm not. I've gotten all my shots. I'm fully inoculated to the NieR Replicant. And we're gonna do this stream. We're gonna prove. I know I've made this joke. I don't care. I don't care. I'm in here talking to myself. I could say whatever I want. We're gonna make sure that we NieR Replicant. That's the kind of attitude that we want to bring into this game. Positivity. All right, the hour is rolled over. I've rambled for a solid 3.5 minutes. Pretty proud of that. I went through the trouble of restarting the PlayStation entirely before beginning the game, and hopefully that will not cause our weird internet quality suddenly dipping 30 minutes into the stream issue from happening again. So let's resume from where we left off, if we can. Now, I got to figure out what the first order of business is, because we haven't played in a whole week. I want you guys to understand and appreciate the sacrifice that I'm making for you guys, because I love this game, and I've been waiting to play this game with all of my heart. And because I vowed to stream it, I can only play it when I stream it. Can you imagine waking up on Christmas Day, the excitement, you run down the stairs in your onesie pajamas, and lo, behold, you got an N64, because it's 1997. You got an N64 for Christmas, halloo hallay, yippee-ki-yay and such. You're excited, and this is a beat you can't touch. And then your parents say to you, well, enjoy it for today, because the next time you get to play it is today next week. How do you like them apples? And your heart would soar, but also be broken. It would be horrible that you only get to do your favorite thing one time a week because of arbitrary restrictions, that you've placed out of your own control. That last part might not gel with both instances, but you get what I'm saying. What do I do? I guess I could stream more. That would probably let me play this more.
How does one reach the desert?
We need to head back to the village, then leave by the east gate.
I imagine a tome such as myself will find an arid desert climate quite delightful.
Oh, it's sunny outside. Look at that. Alright, well, we'll slice up these dudes and dudettes. No problem. Because it's sunny out, all the shades are already, almost dead. Because shades don't like the sun. I've learned that about them. Okay, so We gotta figure something out here. Oh, first of all, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to tell Kaine
Keep your guard up, Kaine.
keep her guard up so that she's not like killing everything that we're trying to fight. Because here's the situation. Here's the deal. You need to land the killing blow in order to get words to drop off of the shades. That needs to be you. If you don't land the killing blow, it doesn't count. And Kaine, her AI is quite good, honestly. Quite fancy. So we're gonna do something we probably shouldn't do. We're gonna go into the Forest of Myth here. We're not supposed to be here yet. So the game's gonna be like, welcome, look at all this stuff. This is the area, what you can expect, Udaleli, and yeah, like this. And we don't actually go in here, though. That's the trick I'm playing on all of you, is it's actually not time for us to be here. But we might come here later. I mean, we will come here later, but we might come here later today, is what I'm trying to say to you.
It
Today.
sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Weiss.
Such cheek.
He does have cheeks. You know, I noticed that right away about him. I said, that man right there, ooh, look at the cheeks on him. He, is what I said. And then I never said it again because it's kind of weird. It's a weird thing to fixate on. Is it still sunny out here? I don't care for that one bit, because you see the issue here is I gotta kill these shades. I think they only spawn in cloudy weather, so we're gonna be here for a minute. That's annoying, but in the meantime, maybe we can get some royal ferns for our trouble. You know? Maybe one or two. Not currently looking like it. We're not off to a good start, but you know what? It's fine because let me tell you why. The title of this stream says 100% playthrough, which means I'm not just beelining from the start of the game to the end of the game like most of my streams. No, instead I'm farming on stream. This feels so alien to me. Hey Jiff, how's it going, buddy? Why did you blow up my phone literally the minute before I started streaming? What was that about? What do you got to say for yourself? What's your excuse? There we go. That's looking nice and cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Oh yeah. Yeah, you did. On Messenger. No, I didn't call you. Why would I? Tree branch. Yuck. I want royal ferns. Hang on a second. How did I get up here so nicely the first time? Yuckers. Well, I've certainly gotten the attention of some shades. You're asking about GG? Oh, oh, did they come down? These guys came down. Hey, guys. Well, that's fun. Yeah, no, what do you want to know about GG tomorrow? Am I down to play it? I am. Cool. I have some stuff I gotta do tomorrow. It shouldn't take too long, but I've got a few things to do. Am I streaming it? More than likely, yeah, I'll probably be streaming some Guilty Gear. We'll have an impromptu stream at night, you know? I think that was, yeah, that was a melee one, though. We don't want melee ones. We want magic. Okay. So we'll just, I mean, there's 2 melee ones and 2 magic words in this area, so we'll kill these guys, too. We'll try not to get hit too much by them. No promises. Yeah, parry him up a little. Good job, Kaine. Just keep doing nothing. That's how I like it. And, yeah, we're basically just going to be here until I'm able to get both words. And then I suppose we'll move on. Your vocal cords are actually shot, so I won't be talking much if we do some matches. That's okay. That's fine. I have honestly no idea what I'm going to be doing about it tomorrow. I'm definitely going to stream it, but like I don't know what I'm going to... I guess the smart thing to do would be to stream online, right? Just to play some random online matches. But I don't really want to. Not with an audience. I want to actually perform well. You know what I mean? Stream the story? Oh, I don't know about that. That's big spoilies, isn't it? And I think that if ooh, there's a royal fern. If the story is anything like Xrd, it's just all cutscenes. It's just watching a movie. All right, well, you guys come down to me again because I'm terminally stupid. Oh shit, the sun's gonna get him. You gotta be quick when the sun is out. I hate that. Stupid weather. Alright, we didn't get anything that time. That's okay, we might get enough royal ferns to just not have to look for royal ferns. Or while I'm here, I'll just... I mean, what, you need 3? I've got 1 already? Maybe we'll get another by the time we get the other words. And at that point... At this point, we can just keep going back and forth here until we get everything. You didn't know this area was there? Well, this is the entrance to the Forest of Myth. Right? So it's like right across from where you enter the area. It's on the other side, on the north end of the map. And this is where magic shades spawn at this particular window in the game's story. So there's 2 words to get from magic shades and 2 words to get from the melee shades. There we go, overcast. And so a lot of these words, honestly, almost all the words in the first half of the game, you can just get later. But the fewer of them I have to get later, the better, honestly, because it's going to be a big pain in the shuckle. The toughest Pokemon. No? Still no word? Wait, one more. There's one more over here. Give me your word! Nope. Thought it was on the side close to town on the road to Seaside? No. No, we're not there. Although I figured out how to fish on the last stream, I was like, how do I... Because here's the thing, right? Not only does the game make you feel like you're supposed to be fishing at the same area the guy's at because there's a beach next to him and he says fish at the beach, but also it says to fish, you just throw your thing in the thing with circle, your bobber in the water with circle, your line, and then when you get a bite, press circle and then press left or right on the stick away from the fish. That's what it says to do. It doesn't say you also have to hold down to reel it in. And I feel like that's pretty crucial information. And sure, I could have intuited that myself, but I'm an idiot. Wow, they're really not giving up the word. Unless I got it already, and I'm just doing this for no reason. Okay, so I got Con and Elias. Let me take a look at my word list here. Wait, what? Hold on. I gotta look through my words. Something is wrong here. Okay, so the ones I get here are Geba, Con, Vara, and Lugus. So... I'll read that in a sec, Jif. I just gotta... There's Con. There's Lugir. But it's not Lugir that I'm after. Okay. Oh, there's Lugir. Wait. No. That's what I already had. I don't know what the hell I've gotten now. What have I gotten? I don't even know how to actually see all of my words, either. All. But it still, like, gives me targets to edit. I think it's still probably the same set. A left side and a right side, right? Okay, so we're here for... Lugus, Vara, Con, Geba. I have Con. I don't think I have anything else. Asherir, Con, Salir, Lugir, Ma, Asher. Okay, yeah, so I don't. So guys, I'm just gonna have to keep going back and forth until I get this stupid word. You know, it's funny, when I play tested this earlier, because I kind of like, not too far, but I play a little bit further to just know what I should expect. You know, what I can expect the 3 hours are going to be. And I got both words instantly in the first encounter. You know? Of course I did. Why the hell not? Okay, so PSO2 NGS story took me like a couple hours to beat, and now there's no content to do aside grinding. Oh, that's fantastic. Is it marketing itself as like a completely different game, or is it like a sequel to PSO2, or like can you use your characters From the original PSO2 on this one, or is it, what is it exactly? By the way you're talking about it, it's like a standalone game? You can use your characters from PSO2? Okay. It's still sunny out. Why won't it drop? What the? Just drop. Oh my god. I feel like I have it already, but I don't. I can't. What the hell did I get from that other shade? It gave me a word. Wait. Wait a minute. No. Okay, that wasn't a word. That was a tutorial, right? Allies? Because I was like, allies is already a word. That doesn't sound like an in-game word. Ordering allies. Probably. Anyway, it's an add-on. You can launch both New Genesis and original PSO from the same game, but you thought it was a new game. Its max level is 20 till next update. So if its max level is 20, then how do you use your new character? Right? Like, or your old character. Isn't your old character higher than level 20? Or does it not care if you have, like, older characters? They can be whatever level they want to be. Yeah, so these guys are just really stingy with dropping the word. Or I've just been really lucky up to this point. Oh, I think we got it. Geba, there it is. Okay, we got the magic words. That's fantastic. Finally make character. Your old character is basically cosmetic only, so any costumes and... Okay. I feel you. Okay, so I don't know if this spot spawns Royal Ferns. Hey, Pseudo Shaman, how you doing? But like weapons and XP into... Okay, so it's just the way your character looks carries over if you want to. We're doing a little bit of NieR Replicant. I'm just farming for words at the moment. I'm hungry for them. I'm starving for them. Can't live without them. Can't do a gall-darn thing without words. We need two more words. We need 2 words from the other shades. Just had some craft dinner. Hope you guys are well. Ah, you've eaten a Canadian delicacy. How delightful. Vara, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're starting to speak the language of words. don't quote me on that. You can quote me on that. At FF14 too, you have to do story to unlock basic stuff. It has a lot going on, so it drip feeds you the current. Okay. Is this Dark Genshin Impact? Hey, Jesus. Hey, Disco Frog, I can't talk. But what I can do is tell you that no, this is not Dark Genshin Impact. This is NieR Replicant. We're mostly doing side quests at the moment. I'm trying to get some words off these enemy shades. What's the word I'm looking for? I know I'm looking for one more. It is Lugus. Did I get it? Genshin, that free-to-play with a $40 skin. Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty something that they released summer costumes for their characters that already cost money. The characters, I mean. And the costumes, one costume is $40 Canadian. One costume. One metric summer version of an existing character. Wow, I'm getting slapped. Like big slapped. I wish Kaine could help, but I'm farming. Maybe I should take the boar with me. Get around faster. Because I figure while I'm out here, I may as well try and do everything that I can to get those Royal Ferns. It is kind of unfortunate that we get saddled with a side quest that requires you to find 3 of a, what? of a rare spawning item. I'm assuming that inventory limit meant I couldn't collect any more of an item that I already have, not that my ability to collect items because I have too many types has reached a limit. Did you start a Genshin just to see it and whatever was new? Yeah, they just came out with that yesterday too, I think. I need the second word, guys. Boy, oh boy, do I need it. These drop rates are they're not kind to me right now. It went so well on the playtest. You saw the costume and deleted the game. Well, that's the correct move, I think. That was the right play. I don't know where that shade's even pretending to be, but let's go down here and fight some. Maybe the rest will show up and grace us with their presence. Feeling better now? I'm not sure if you got your account second back shot, but I woke up with a fever this morning. Oh, I'm getting mine next week. There's the word. Lugus, we got it. We got it, guys. Bam! Simsalabim. Okay, perfect. That's what I want to see. I wanted to see that so badly. I'm glad I didn't have to wait for it to show up in theaters. So we can go. Wait, is that a lizard? Hold on, come here. Lizard tail. Ooh, probably want some of those. Oh, actually, hang on. I want to see if I can upgrade any of my stuff. Also, we talk about words. We've been talking about words all day. It's been a blast, a dark blast, and now I should probably set some. Let's see. So that gives me magic power plus 4%. And this will increase the item drop rate. My advice, keep some Tylenol or Advil handy because it might make you a little sick. Yeah, fair enough, man. I probably will take that advice. Now, I think we can just equip the same thing on both. There, get our stuff up here. Now, for the weapons, we are using the Lily Leaf Sword. For this one, we want attack power up, and we can do that with Paha. And I kind of want to add poison. No, paralyze effect. That's what's up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, baby. All right, let's get out of here. It's kind of a pain in the tuchus to get over to the junkyard without fast travel. Because you really actually humanly do need to climb up this entire scaffolding section every single time you want to go in. It's bizarre. I just don't know what the purpose of it is. And here's the thing: if we don't have 3 royal ferns by the time the stream is done, because it's very likely we won't. But if we don't, I'm just gonna farm them off stream. I'll make sure that I don't save in a place where there's a cutscene right after, and then we can do what we got to do. But yeah, today we're basically just gonna chill out a little bit. And the second one is the one that makes you feel sick afterwards. Figured my immune system would power through it. Ferns of Royalty. Oh yeah. You stocked up on meds for your second shot and got no after effects? Well, I felt like a bit of a sore arm the day after my shot for like a few hours. And then I was fine. And I think that's basically what most people experience. So if that's kind of like the standard, then I think I'm probably going to have an adverse reaction to the second shot for sure. Especially since I have I'm more or less immunocompromised. I have an autoimmune disease, and I'm not hedging my bets. So yeah, I'll take the advice. I'm not allowed to take Advil, but I have Tylenol, so I can do that. Okay, since we're done word finding, we can turn Kaine back on. Hey, Kaine? Fucking
give it all you got, Kaine.
Give it all you got, indeed. Now let's see if we can upgrade anything. That's what I said I was here for. Allegedly, that's why I'm here. So let's give that a go. Eventually, I'll stop jumping
He doesn't
at
talk
doors.
about Mom as much these days.
Jacob,
Yeah?
can you read me a story?
In a bit, okay? I've got a customer right now.
Read your own damn story. You can talk, you
How
can
can I-
read.
Need
That's
some
a
work done
fact.
on your weapon?
Alright, what does he got to sell, actually? Eh. Alright, upgrade my stuff then. God damn it.
Need some work
I
done
said
on your
eventually, I
weapon?
didn't say now. I can upgrade nothing. Perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. Gesundheit. I've gotten really good at muting the microphone when I cough or sneeze. Oh man, I'm a genius at it. One of these days, I'm brilliant. Okay, fancy. I don't know how this diary entry works because we haven't taken Kaine. We haven't entered the village since meeting Kaine, really. So it's a bit strange. Losing my voice. Wait. No. We're not dealing with all that. There we go. That's how you move. That is the means of conveyance that I'm most proud of. And yeah, I'll take a boar the rest of the way. Let's go, Mr. Boar. Ooh, there's some shades right in front of my door. Gross. I wonder why they don't enter the village, though. They could. They have the option. The gate's wide open.
Hey,
What's up?
I'll wait outside.
What? Why? It's way safer inside the village.
It's fine. I like being alone. If you head out from another exit, I'll just meet you there.
Literally how?
You sure? I know Yona would be really excited to meet you.
Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly made up. Not everyone loves the company of others as much as you.
Alright, I won't push it.
See you in a bit.
Respecting boundaries. That's what we're about on this stream. Someone says no, we say okay. Fair enough. I respect that. You know, you don't want to needle people. You don't want to be like, but why? How come? I want a thing. My needs are important. You're like, you don't got to be that dude. You don't have to. You could choose to be. And probably you could live a perfectly successful life. But not for me. Not for me, not today. What's this person up to?
Excuse me, but can you help me deliver a large serving tray to the town of Seafront?
Can I? You bet. Oh,
I'd be
fragile.
happy to.
No rolling or
Wonderful.
taking damage.
Just take it to the tavern, okay? Oh, and make sure not to jump around or fall over or anything.
No jumping
it's a very
either.
Fragile tray.
Oh no, I jump whenever I try to confirm things. Okay, it looks like we're learning the iron way. Hello.
Why not fill your garden with flowers?
That's a good point. But I don't want to.
I hope you grow some real buttes.
I thought she was going to say, I hope you grow some real breasts, and I was about to take offense. I was. I'm serious. Like, that's not an okay thing to ask me right now. I've put on a little bit of weight. I'm really sensitive about it. And frankly, how dare you, madam? Okay. Circle.
Excuse me, have you seen the old man who lives here?
Remember when we found that dead dog?
You mean Granddad? He passed away.
Oh, God.
His heart finally gave out on him.
Oh, he died too.
Oh man. Looks like he went with his best friend after all. Here, hold on a second. His dog had this leaf in his mouth when we found him.
That's the herb Granddad used for his heart medication. Max must have been fetching it for him.
Even several thousand years in the future, they're still naming dogs Max.
Well, I
Breasts
suppose I
are
owe you a
great.
great deal.
I don't want
I
them
can't
on
give you
me.
much, but I hope
yet.
you'll accept this.
I got 1,000
Such a
gold for it.
faithful animal.
You think Max and Granddad are together in heaven?
I do. I'm sure of it.
Alright, well, we've completed the quest. We got a trophy for completing quests. I think that's what, Village Handyman for completing 10 of them or something? I don't know. I don't know what we've been doing. The whole thing has been just a fever dream. I've been in a fugue state for the entire month. And it's nice to meet you. I'm Pale Voyager.
Not this task again.
We'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Well, I'm sure not gonna let Kaine handle it.
Indeed, the hussy's foul language would reduce our precious cargo to dust.
Yep, fucking yap. Get moving already.
I mean, I got to agree with Kaine on this one. They're saying an awful lot of rude things right in front of her. And honestly, not true. Someone's foul language would not damage the physical properties of an object. That is absurd. And so I conclude that the only reason someone would say such an impossible thing is to fire barbs at someone else in a sarcastic and deprecating manner. And I'm not going to stand for it, not for Kaine. She's a precious lotus floating upon the still lake of my heart. I will not accept Grimoire Weiss or any other person,
Man,
book,
I am starving.
or animal
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
to pee-pee and poo-poo all over Kaine. I won't take it. I won't. I mean it. Where's the tavern? I won't stand for sarcasm. I won't. I refuse. How do I... Where do am tavern? Maybe it's that blue dot. I think it might be the blue dot. Let's go to the blue dot. I don't know what blue dots mean in this game. It could mean anything at this point. I think a blue dot is a save point. Fuck. Where's the tavern? Where do people drink around here? This is problems. I don't know where the tavern lives. And until I do, I'm not allowed to jump. This is really fucked up. Is this the tavern? Do you enter it in here? No? Okay. Maybe it's upstairs. Is there a tavern up here? Fudge crumbs. Jiff, do you know where the tavern lives? Have you seen the tavern in this town before? Maybe it's this one. No. Honestly, I wouldn't put a welcome mat outside of your door if you're not going to let it open to RPG protagonists. Where in the shit is the tavern in this town? I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. And when I do, the stream will be over. All 3 hours will have elapsed. Oh, hello.
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
Weird. Why? Why did you interrupt my very important quest? Oh, hello. This one has a sign outside of it. Got him! Circle. I'm a genius. Hey, what up?
Hey there. Got a special delivery here with your name on it.
Oh, thank you. This will make my life a lot easier.
We should tell the client we delivered the package.
Yeah, we will at some point. More quests.
I gave my girl all these
Wrong
presents, and she left me for another guy anyway. Now my heart and my pocketbook are broken.
Mood. Mood, my guy.
Hey there. Any specials on the menu today?
Well, we have a local special, but lately I've had trouble getting the ingredients. It's pretty much all anyone here wants to eat. So if we don't secure a better supply, my business is going to go under.
Well, what do you need, kind sir?
Well, that's terrible. Want me to find the ingredients?
I'll find them.
Would you? Oh, thank you so much. I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and 10 sardines.
That's too
If
much.
you can find all that, I'll make it worth your while.
You're out of your mind. That's too much. You're mad. Mad! You've gone mad with power. Okay, well, that's cool. That's fine. Sure. Why the hell not? Excuse me, we're gonna go fishing now. I'm gonna belch myself in half, and then we're going to go fishing. Or the other way around. I don't know. One is going to precede the other. I'm not a magician, alright? I can't predict the future. Now watch this. Watch this. I've learned how to fish now. You guys are going to be so impressed. I don't even think you're ready. You're not. Hold on, I fucked it up. Maybe my bait was eaten. I pressed the button. I pressed the button. I know how to fish now. I'm so good at it now. Check this out. I hold on. Hold on. Mulligan. Just wait a second. I'm so good at fishing now. Check this out. I got this. I know how to fish now. The best at fishing. Yeah, baby. All right, check this out. You ready? See this? See this right here? This is peak efficiency. No pun intended. Seems like it's pretty big, whatever we're going for here. Bam, caught it. You see that? That's peak efficiency. We got a sardine also. So we just need 9 more. Just 9 more of these. And we'll be good to go. See, I've experienced an arc. I had a tournament arc while you guys weren't here. And during that arc, I trained for days in 100 times gravity just so I could learn to fish. And now I've done it. Now I'm fishing like the greats. So I'll be catching so many sardines, you guys are going to look stupid when you see how many sardines I have and how many sardines you don't have. Hey, Infinite Jump Slash, welcome to the stream. I said your name correctly. It's nice to have you here, man. How you doing? We're just doing a little bit of fishing in NieR Replicant. You know, getting some side quests out of the way, some side dishes on the table. Just talking about my my amazing anime arc where I learned how to fish. And now I can catch a fish every time, just about. And, you know, the results speak for themselves. Twitch Mobile is being weird. That's no good. Hey, Nikki, welcome also to the stream. Happy to have all of you here. Such familiar faces in front of my face. And Infinite Jump Slash just resubbed. Didn't you resub the last time you were here? How do you keep resubbing so quickly? But thank you, and welcome back to the PP Poo Poo Squad. That's a working title. I'll change it later. I've kept your seat warm by dropping a bag of rocks on top of it over and over again. The friction and the terminal velocity of the fall has kept it warm. You're welcome. Oh. This is not a sardine. This is an empty can. I want my money back. You go through time a little faster than normal people? That's amazing. It's amazing for me. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Life is hard, so I got off work a couple hours early, and now I intend to lose myself in space exploration for a couple of hours before game prep. What game are you playing? What space exploration game is? That's what I want to know. That's the question I've got. No Man's Sky. Awesome. Dude, it's so unfortunate. There's so many games that are on sale, basically no longer. Today was the last day that I wanted to get. They were all half off, and I didn't have the funds. I wanted to get No Man's Sky. It was half off. I could have gotten it. I've heard it's actually really good now. And I like things that are actually really good. So I guess I'm just going to have to... A shaman fish? I didn't pay for that. Wait, did I? But yeah, the next time it goes on sale, I guess, hopefully I'll be better situated. You know, maybe I'll have the situation in my armpituation, which is to mean tucked under my arm, safe and sound. And then I can purchase it and maybe play it. But by all means, I hope you enjoy it, and let me know. Let me know if you think it's a good idea for me to get it. I wonder if there's cross-platform multiplayer. There might be a game we can actually play together. That would be dope. It's historically difficult to play stuff with me, just because the majority of the games I play are single-player offline games. For the most part, I don't play a lot of stuff online. The only games that I usually will play online are fighting games, and maybe the occasional co-op kind of thing, like Borderlands or whatever. You know? I'm very quasi-social. You don't play multiplayer games much either, Shaman? So you know where I'm at. No Man's Sky is default online now? Oh, that's spooky. It means it's always watching you, collecting your data, selling it to Big Zuck. All right, hopefully the fisherman man isn't going to, like, want the sardines, because then I can take the sardines, and I can have the sardines, and I can give them to the bartender in this town as part of the side quest, because I don't want to have to catch 20 sardines. That seems like a little much. How many sardines do I have now? I haven't really been keeping track. So why don't we take a look at the amount of sardines I have. Now in this game, if you eat a sardine, you don't game over. Disappointing, I know. 7. So we need 3 more. 3 more sardianos. You do think I'd have a blast? You can go to a bunch of different directions and playstyles. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I remember my friend got No Man's Sky when it first came out, and there was just like not a lot to do. And it looked pretty disappointing, but I've heard that they've made a lot of big changes to it. And you got to respect, for better or worse, you got to respect when a company is willing to do that, because a lot of them aren't. A lot of them will release a broken product and just kind of throw their hands in the air. That's a tin can. That's not a sardine at all. I've been had. And on tangentially related news, apparently Death Stranding, which is a game I also plan on streaming for the lulz. I'm pretty sure that no one's going to be there. When I stream, it's just going to be myself. No one wants to watch me deliver packages for 10 hours. But apparently there's a director's cut coming out for the PlayStation 5, and it makes me wonder. It gets the old noggin jogging, because what do you mean director's cut? Hideo Kojima made that game with no oversight. He is not only the director of the game, but he's the CEO of his own company. Who does he have to answer to? Who does he have to answer to, other than like shareholders who probably don't care anyway, what he puts in the game? What do you mean director's cut? Are we going to have Conan O'Brien leave his what do you call them? The stations. Is he going to be out there in his otter onesie? Death Stranding was Kojima unhinged. Exactly. So how do you director's cut that? That game is already director's cut. It doesn't get more. It is the director's cuttiest it could be. That's not the RNG with me. I just need sardines, and so the game is throwing everything but sardines at me. Now I have but sardines, and it's terminal. What am I supposed to do now? No doctor in the tri-state area is going to look at me. They don't want a malpractice case on their hands. Heck no. But I do. You better be a sardine. You're still a Serenity now. Serenity now. Now is not the time to break the controller, take all my clothes off, and cartwheel out of the room. Now is the time for patience. We're just fishing. Fishing is relaxing. At the end of the day, it's just fishing. It's gonna be like the Snyder cut of video games. I hope not. Or maybe I do hope. I don't know. My opinion is your opinion. Whatever you think, I agree. Because I don't really watch movies. Maybe he issued restraint on the first cut that he later regretted. It needs to be weirder. I could have made it weirder. There's a sardine. He needs more flying oil whales. That's what he needs. More giant oil whale monsters. You know, maybe there's parts of the story that needed some fleshing out. You know, like Final Fantasy 15, how it was only like a quarter of a game, and they had to add stuff to it to make the story have a story a little bit. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome to the stream again. I mean, you never really left, but hi. Having a hell of a time getting this last sardine. It's going to have longer cutscenes and more whales. Well, I might get it then. You got the shipping confirmation for Guilty Gear? Do you think you're going to get it tomorrow? Do you think they're actually going to do you a solid and deliver it? Tumrumra? Dude, I've got errands to run tomorrow. It sucks, because I've been waiting for this game my entire life. And I'm going to have to do a bunch of stuff with it sitting in the car, knowing that I can't touch it. I can't think of a thing more tragic than that. How many stupid sardines do we have now? Sardines? Sardines. 10 of them. You'll be up at 9 a.m. Let's catch one more. One more sardine. Just one. Just one. Because You know, my inventory will feel a bit lonely if all the sardines are gone. I need at least one sardine in there. Oh, Guilty Gear Strive comes out tomorrow. The newest entry in the Guilty Gear franchise. AKA the best fighter in the market. AKA the best story in a fighter in the market. AKA Big Peepee, I'm excited. Why couldn't it be a sardine? Ever. This whole stream is just going to be me fishing. I could make that happen. Whoops, I accidentally moved the stick. Yo, so, okay, Jiff, and maybe other people who've come to my streams on a regular basis. Do you remember how I was complaining about the my controller having a dead zone? Like, not so much drifting, but just like a dead zone on the top right. So that's gone now, after a controller update. And I assume the reason that's gone is because they've relaxed the precision on the stick. Because it's absolutely a hardware problem that I'm experiencing, right? Like, one controller does it, one doesn't. That absolutely means that one of the controllers hit a dead zone. And now that the firmware update to the controller fixed it, I can only assume they've lowered the precision on the sticks. There's my sardine. There we go. You have your own fish in this game? Sick. Just spin it into your fishing for the chat's attention? Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm fishing for... if this were like a donation stream, it would be like, I'm fishing for your donations. Donate now to this charity that is very cherishous. I know a lot about charities. So that person sells shaman fish. Oh, you're right, yeah.
We've got...
But they're like a full shaman. And you're but a pseudo shaman.
See you
later. What do you think about that? I'm just checking out these shops and seeing what they have. Doing my due diligence.
If you're ready.
Earthworm. I guess I could buy some earthworms too. Let's have 25 earthworms on top of it.
Come back.
Did I start my farm? Not yet. I'm probably not going to do that on stream. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'll take advantage of, hang on a second. There's actually a side quest that requires me to get, fertilizers. Yeah, okay, so it's 3 bounty fertilizers. That's what I thought. Apparently you can't time scum? Says who? Should be able to do it. There's no reason why not. Unless you give me a reason why not. Right now.
You're friends with that sexy postman, aren't you? I just
Yes.
love a man in uniform.
The postman is the
you're
sexiest man.
Well, you're pretty nice looking yourself.
Okay, let's see. Okay, no, we're good. But at least you're not a fish. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. I got very distracted. Says a bunch of folks on the internet such... Oh, wait, you're wrong. Yeah, I feel like you can still time scum.
I haven't seen the postman in a few days.
The Xbox version of this game, I don't think you can time scum. But you absolutely can on the PlayStation version. For sure. So, okay, what are we doing? What is the goal? Right now, the goal is the shoal. What quests do we even have? Let's take a look at that. Incomplete quests. What are we looking at here? The Tavern Keeper's grandmother. We need 2 more royal ferns for this. It's like 18 real-life hours. Mine has been withered. Well, yeah, you gotta be precise. You can absolutely time scum it. The florist needs 3 bounty fertilizers. I got those. I successfully did the delivery. We're about to talk to the old fisherman. Have Devil and Popola sing for you. Discuss the matter with both of them. Okay, I should probably... Okay, what's this one? We need wheat as well. Okay, alright. Game plan. We're going to talk to the fisherman, then we're going to go back to the village. Then... Wait. I don't know what we're going to do. We started it and forgot that it counts offline time too. Yeah, it sure does. Oh, there he is. Or maybe we'll just fish around for a while. I got nothing else to do.
I got the fish you wanted, Pops.
Hey.
So you did.
So these fishing quests are actually really important.
Here's a piece of advice for
because you can't catch better fish until you complete the quests. Wasted 20 flowers, which early game was a lot of money. I would recommend not bothering with it until late game, honestly. It's not worth it. There really is no reward out of it, you just get the flower.
Well, have your fishing fortunes improved?
I sure hope so. We've done nothing but fish for 2 whole days straight.
So my fishing skills improved. Now I have access to a wider range of fish. I don't know why they fish gate the game like this, but they do.
My apprentice, it's time for your next assignment.
You bet it is.
Wait, when did I become your apprentice?
Today and forever. Fishgate. Perfect.
Don't sweat the small stuff, young'un. Now, your next task is to catch 7 blowfish.
I love
you can do
blowfish.
That. I'll part with another
I
of my
love
invaluable
blowfish.
lessons.
Blowfish are okay. Alright, see, and now we do want to fish here.
Successful
Suddenly.
fishing requires patience, concentration, drive, ambition.
Shh, you're scaring him away.
Yes. Quite.
That's true. Fish run away instinctively from talking books, and they seem to be the only thing in this universe that do. Everyone else is pretty nonplussed about a talking book. It's like, yeah, me too. Okay, blowfish. Let's do it. We're just gonna let that slide off our backs like a duck. We're gonna harness our inner duck. Speaking of ducks, I think Grems is streaming some kind of game right now, and it was her birthday recently. Are you a blowfish? Could we have been catching sardines here this entire time? Is that what I'm to understand? Wait, did I move the... I moved the stick. Now I jumped. I don't know how to play this game. It's impossible. We're going to need more lugworms if the fish rate is this low. Oh, this one's feisty. You could be my blowfish? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? I'm only getting sardines here. I hate this. Why? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until we catch a blowfish to make sure that we can, in fact, get blowfish here. I won't be quiet. You will fillet me? That's a... You just made 2 fish puns, 2 fish sexual innuendo puns in a row, and they correlate? What are you, some kind of a... What's going on with you? Did you get isekai'd into this world? Because that's too clever. That's too clever for a mere mortal. Blowfish. There you go. They exist. Now we can keep going. You thought it was going to stop? No, we're fishing all stream today. You're pretty proud of those ones? Well, I am too. I'm proud of them too. You know, but I want to take a little bit of credit. Not all of it. Maybe like 10% of the credit. Because in order for a good pun to work, the person that you're punning at has to get the joke. Right? And so you're fortunate that I'm a man of culture. Because if I weren't, you would have made those 2 puns and I would have read them literally and I would have been like, okay, that's weird, you weirdo. Right? Exactly. Yeah, I was just straight man. I feel like I'm being reasonable. I think 10% is fair. Hello? Fish? There we go. Boy, just taking all the credit for someone else's work. No, I said 10%. I literally... That is 90% not taking credit. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's a reasonable exchange. Because, like, look, Jiff, look at how many puns and jokes I make at you, and they sail right over your head. And because of that, they're failed puns. There's another blowfish. Perfect. We only need 5 more, guys. That's it. Just 5 more blowfish. Man, I love this game. Don't get me wrong. But it's... I forgot to press a button. Not even a nibble. It floats under the thing. Okay. I forgot how, like... bottom heavy this game is. Like it's so back ended. It's so backloaded. All the content is like near the end of like the middle and end of the game. The beginning is nothing but just collecting resources for a bunch of assholes between the same 3 towns for like 15 hours. I forgot about that. My hubby just makes a cheesy as fuck face at you until you realize it was a pun. See, that's fair. That's called persistence. That guy has perseverance. It's an important quality to have when you tell jokes. Sometimes you just gotta browbeat people until they're on the same level as you. Welcome to the chat room. Hey, Frontier Jazz, welcome to the stream. We're just, we're fishing right now. And we're doing it live. We're catching them live, we're streaming live, and we're efficient with our fishing. See, that was a pun. But I had no confidence. I'm fishing for compliments. Yeah, that too. That too. I'm gonna fish until I become radioactive. Oh, hello. There we go. Coming at you live from... Fuck you, what was that? My bait was eaten, probably by something I can't catch yet. I must have hooked a shark or something, because there's no other explanation for why that fish got away from me. Nothing can explain it. Now, eventually you get to a point where you can tell what you're going to catch based on how quickly the HP bar goes down. It's really exciting. This stream is pretty toxic. Is it because of all the blowfish? That's not a blowfish, that's a bucket. I've been to school. I know what the difference is. So do you think this is part of Yoko Taro Epic? Shit, I wasn't watching. Do you mean to say, is this part of Yoko Taro's epic trolling that he does? It's not a bucket, it's a bouquet. Really? We're making a keeping up appearances joke in this stream? Again, 10% credit goes to me, because who the fuck else would get that joke? Me. I get everything. I understand every reference. Don't test me, I'll fail it. Yeah, do you see how quickly I grabbed that in my brain? I clutched it. Instantly. It's been your life stream to understand every reference? Yeah, mine too. Mine too. So I'm very well read on things that aren't really important in the real world. We got another blowfish. We're making it. Then all we got to do is go to the woods and catch an owl. And we've got a mediocre band, people. We're going to make some music. That was a reference. Pretty obvious one, too. Oh, this fish is angry. This fish is taking tantrum to a whole level. By itself. Opponents beware. Opponents beware. I will have his blood on my hands. Tonight! Do I, 2 blowfish in a row. What am I? The best guy on Earth? Probably. I don't know if I'd go that far, but you guys said it, so I'll take it. Sure, thank you. I am. So this changed from getting puns to getting references. Puns are references. That's a fact. It's not a half bad impression. Thank you. I could probably do better. Puns are absolutely references. The fact that you don't know that... The fact that you don't know that is despicable. I know, every pun is a reference. It may not be a pop culture reference, but every pun is referencing a word or a subject. That is what makes it a pun. You fool. Yeah, see, Infinite Jump Slash knows what's up. He knows what the deal is. He understands why I'm right. Why I'm so frickin' correct. Yo, man. My best subject, just slightly off topic here. My best subject in school, worst one was math. Best subject in school, English. I am so good with English. I can wrap it around my big toe. I'm so good with English. And I took, like, so like I said, I have an autoimmune disease, and it made going to school tough, to say the least. I was sleeping through a lot of English class. And so at the time, all the adults got together and decided, hey, let's go over his head and not interview him at all, and put him in a literacy class. So that was fun. I was in that class for all of one period when it became glaringly obvious that I didn't belong there. And, for those of you that don't know, literacy English is for people who, like, just can't spell or write or read very well. And that's not me. So I was taken out of that class, and afterwards, I was given, it is not home ec. I get nervous around the stove. They gave me a reading test, and I wasn't... Okay, so you know how I perform while I'm streaming, right? They had me read a story, and it was about, like, 7 paragraphs long. And then they quizzed me about the contents of the story. That was my fault. They quizzed me on the contents of the story. Like, what was this, like, who was this character? How many times did they talk about X thing? What color was the moon or whatever, right? And I didn't remember half of it because, like, I was put on the spot. And seaweed. And so they put me at a 9th grade reading level. And I think I was in 11th or 12th grade at the time. And to this day, I find that hysterical. It's so funny to me that someone, would come to the conclusion, based entirely on my own failure, that I read at a 9th grade level. You hated the compositional tests? Maybe I was just too logical? I took an IQ test when I was in the 4th grade, and I think the number was either 124 or 127 was my IQ score back then. Jesus, with all the seaweed. Looked at every question they asked about a character and was like, this could be interpreted in one of 3 ways. Nice. So you think very laterally. Right? I respect that. I have to strain a bit to think laterally. I think very, in a way that is very obvious. I mean, one could argue that the stream of consciousness stuff that I do is kind of lateral thinking, but not really. It's more like just opening a toy box and pulling things out randomly. There's another blowfish. How many more do we need? I remember that shit. How did the author feel while writing this? I don't know, man. Drunk, horny, high? That's what it looks like. Yeah, so when I went to high school, like a normal one, I was put in, like, really bad high schools because I couldn't, like, do school. For a litany of reasons. We need 2 more blowfish. We're gonna have to buy more lug nuts. Lugworms. The toy box of the mind, exactly. But yeah, when I was in, like, a regular high school for a bit, I had an English teacher who, like, absolutely hated me, and I don't know why. Maybe she read my transcript. That's not the word I want. Whatever. Read my records. Yeah, we got to go buy some more lugworms. But she had it out for me, and I know this for a few reasons. A lot of the questions you ask are often nebulous and stupid. Yeah, they really are. And we'd read these short stories. And then we'd, like, write reports on them, right? And in every report, we had to write what the moral of the story is, pretty standard. And then we would also have to write what the irony of the story was, right? And if there's one thing that I know, if there's one thing that I like and I can tease out of just about any given situation, it's the irony. I know what irony is, okay? I understand it. And every single time, I would have to rewrite the paper because I got the irony one wrong. To the point where I started to think maybe the English teacher didn't know what irony meant. Maybe the fact that I had to keep redoing it was a little bit ironic. Really not supposed to overanalyze a critical thinking exercise? Yeah, it's weird how that works, huh? You'd think that would be the one that you are supposed to. Morals in some stories are hard to pin down to. You mean in grading? Oh, okay. Another sardine. Yeah, one of the other reasons is she said that I talk to myself in the halls. Not true. Not true. I don't talk a lot. I'm a pretty quiet person. What I did do was talk to my much more popular than me best friend in junior high. You know, I would talk to him in the halls, and I can only surmise that she thought there's no way that someone of his social standing would condescend to hang out with me and be my friend. You know, so what else could I be doing than just rattling off to no one in particular? That's cool, Frontier Jazz. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it wasn't me. You know, and it was done to attack my character. You know, and it's just it's a sad chapter in my life. The point is, I'm good at English and catching fish. That's not a fish. You see how quick I am? I recognize that as a not fish right away. And what of it if you do talk to yourself? Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. A lot of people process that way, you know? It's perfectly okay. You know, and I grew up with the axiom, like, it's okay to talk to yourself as long as you don't answer yourself. No, that's fine too. You know, it's okay. Like, what do I got to do today? Okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. Like, am I done? I'm about halfway done. That's, you know, maybe I can do the rest tomorrow. That's perfectly fine to do. That's not a weird thing to do at all. You think better when you say your thoughts out loud rather than just think them? Yeah, absolutely. It's perfectly acceptable. I don't know why people are weird.
Fine work indeed.
All right, cool guy. Give me your analysis of the Alanis Morissette song. Got him. That's a trick question. There's no irony going on in that song. Except maybe the fact that she doesn't know what irony is.
Well,
that could be the irony of the song.
Lesson.
I don't know. A black fly in your Chardonnay? Not really ironic. Rain on your wedding day? Not really ironic. Unless the theme was like the driest day on Earth. My wedding theme is the desert, and then it rains. That's a little irony. That's kind of funny. Or a firehouse setting on fire. That's a little irony, you know. I got a lot of shit for making noise in general, so I became super quiet. Streaming on Twitch is my form of self-therapy. That's awesome. It's mine too. It would be ironic if she was marrying a weatherman. That too. That would be ironic. That would be pretty great.
By the way, Pops, what are you doing with all these fish?
What's the negative version of serendipity? Most of it is that. Yeah, absolutely.
Huh? I'm eating them. What else would you do with such tasty morsels?
Shove them up your butt?
Oh.
Just me? Okay, well. Each to their own. Alright, we've completed more fishery. What next?
Huh? Oh, right. The next assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Go and catch me 7 rainbow trout, would you?
Rainbow trout. Okay.
How on earth can one man possibly consume this much fish without growing weary of his diet?
There's so many different fish
I
to
don't
eat.
I sell, but I can eat a lot. Now get moving, apprentice. Them fish won't catch themselves.
Now, what I like about this is they actually acknowledge Grimoire Weiss. Whoops. They talk to him. There's probably no law against shooting bullets in the town. You know, they respond. Weiss isn't just like the disembodied voice in our head that no one seems to acknowledge. A lot of games do that. It's really weird to me when it happens. Now, mind you, it's also pretty weird that no one acknowledges the fact that he's a talking book. Like, yeah, they like, hey, that's a talking book, but they're not weirded out by it, ever. It's just like, oh yeah, talking book, what else is new? Typical Thursday. But at least they respond to him, you know? Beggars can't be choosers, is basically what I'm trying to say. Now, let me check something. Make sure I'm not missing anything in my hubris. I'm not. Perfect. We love that about me. Thanks for the clip. Tasty morsels. Is that with me saying that I'll shove them up my butt? You're gonna lionize that moment for everybody? What if my grandma's watching? You know? You ever thought about that? Before you use my own words against me that I said of my own free will in a public setting? What's the matter with you? Fishman is a very good mentor. He's alright. I like his mustache. that thing still seems pretty kill me in one hit-ish. So we're going to be irresponsible and just run around it a little bit at the hopes that this is a royal fern. It wasn't. It was silver ore. Get him, Kaine. Well, you never... Oh, I just took the hit and it only half killed me. That could be worse. Before it one hit killed me. So... Okay, we can't actually use any of our medicinal herbs at the moment. We need them. Should never say it in public. What if I say it twice in public? What'll you do then? I wonder. The shockwave, though, I think he hit me directly. He did. The second I looked away to read chat, he was like, oh, opportunity. You would twice clip it? Okay, fair.
We've got...
Yep, that checks out. I said I wasn't good at math, but that checks out. This seems irresponsible. Spend 5,000 gold on wheat. Oh well, let's do it. I'm very lazy. I really don't want to have to deal with it again.
Here's your fertilizer.
There you go.
Thanks. Sorry to make you go all that way. Here's the money for the materials and a little extra for your trouble.
Thank you.
And here, take a bulb and a pack of fertilizer. You'll be amazed at how fast these things grow.
Okay. Got a tulip bulb and some... Yeah, sure, yep. Okay, field has been fantastic. I think I did plant something, Jiff, actually. Let me take a look and see if everything in my field died because it's been a week since I played. That'd be pretty funny if I just wasted all my materials like that, wouldn't it? That would be a real gas, you know? Don't you talk to me. Let's see how everything has grown. Okay, so, uh-oh, I can't see anything. Is he Tiny Tina DLC for Borderlands 3? Isn't it like a brand new game or something? What do we got going here? I mean, I don't really know what it wants from me. This is all withered, right? This all died? It looks pretty dead. I guess we'll just discard it. Actually, why am I bothering? I'll just do it later. This is fine. We're fine right now. Who cares? Alright, what else can we do? Grimoire Weiss. Quests. Also, hey, Fluffy, welcome to the stream. We need Royal Ferns. We gotta tell that dude that we did the delivery. Fine. We gotta catch some rainbow trout. And we gotta talk to Popola and Devila. Yes, and we did that just now. Spin-off, yeah, just looked it up. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get it. Like, I'm done. I'm done with Gearbox. I've pretty much had my fill of them. Yeah, 3 was pretty awful. I don't really want to, I don't want to deal with it again. You know, maybe if it's fantastic, if it's just amazing, and it's like $20, I'll grab it. But, yeah, Gearbox is on thin ice with me. Not interested. And all the poo-poo they're peddling. No peddling poo-poo, I say. Yeah, Bethesda's that way for me. So is Ubisoft. There's a lot of games that there are a lot of companies that I'm just kind of like, eh.
Sure, what is it?
I heard you and Devila used to sing together at the tavern, and I was wondering...
Oh, goodness. Well, yes, it's true we used to sing there, but I haven't done that in
check
some
it out?
time.
Alright, well, yeah, you can be the litmus test. Let me know.
Too busy?
I love Tiny Tina as a character.
That's
Yeah.
part of it. But also, I need a certain drink before I can sing in public.
That's why I only play Genshin, this
I'm a
man.
little shy, if you
How are you
know what I
liking your $40 costume?
Well, that should be no problem, right? It's a tavern after all.
Because as if the predatory gaming practice, the video game, wasn't predatory gaming practice, the video game enough. Your editor is crazy for Tina, and you love her, so you can't not play it. I feel you on that one.
Actually, the stuff I like to drink is pretty rare.
Of course he knows what beer
Still,
is.
they used to order it from the tavern in Seafront from time to time, so you could try asking there.
No, it is that bad, Fluffy. No, it really is that bad. Like, sure, it doesn't pay gate you to the point where you can't even play. It's perfectly fine to play, but it's a time versus money investment. The amount of time that you have to put into the game in order, like, your resin is limited per day. Everything that you do requires mora. Leveling up your characters, you don't get a lot of mileage for the amount of in-game experience books that you actually receive. Even if you go around opening every treasure chest and doing every side quest, you can only level a handful of characters to a decent level before you completely run out. Literally everything in that game is designed for you to hit a wall of time and just be like, God, fuck it, here's $20. That every aspect, there's not a single aspect of the game that doesn't ultimately end in here, buy some more of this. So, where's that guy who wanted me to deliver shit? Right here.
I delivered the tray in one piece.
Sorry.
Give me a
I
medal.
know that must have been difficult. Hopefully some gold will help ease the pain.
Yeah, okay, you know what? No, I'll give you that. The events are cool. The events, they're not like the same thing over and over again. They're pretty varied, and they do reward you with a decent amount of materials. They give out like 5 free characters. Did they? I know they gave out, what was it, Diana? Or something, if you did one of the thingies? I don't know. Alright, well, we got money again. But, on the same hand, some of their events are only doable on their website, and if you have a console copy of the game, your account is tied to your console, and they don't have any record of it in their own database that links to the website, so you're SOL. The event before Diana, you got like 5 characters. Is that like the one where you, like, talk to them, like the hangout quests? Is that the one you're referring to? Free characters don't matter if you can't level them, though. Yeah, I mean, like, really, like, leveling characters from 1 to 50 using items is pretty easy. Like, it's not too taxing. It's not that demanding on you. It was the tower defense. Oh, I don't even think I participated in that one. So I play it very sparingly. But anything past that, it asks quite a bit from you. You know, so I just, as a practice, I don't like most of the systems going on in that game. I really don't. You know, the best team is all 4 stars. I don't know anything. Oh, there's a Royal Fern. We got a second one. I think I use, who the fuck do I use? I use Kaching. I use, Venti. I don't remember his name. It's like Chung So or something. He's the ice broadsword guy. And what's her face? The other one. Hu Tao or Hu Lao, the ghost girl that they recently came out with. Chong Yun, there it is, thank you. Chong Yun and I think it's Hu Tao. Yeah, it is Hu Tao, okay. I think I used those characters. No, it absolutely is predatory, I'm sorry. Like, as a free-to-play game goes, it is very much a video game, which I appreciate about it. But shit, dude. I really hope that what it does doesn't catch on. I really hope so. I hope that it doesn't become like Dark Souls and Breath of the Wild, where every game for an entire generation tries to be it.
I've learned from my past mistakes. This time I shall be silent. Why,
Thanks,
those
Weiss.
fish will have no idea that...
Shh! You're scaring them away!
Oh, right.
Oh, we're gonna get these fish. You think Genshin's flow is brilliant? Yeah, until you do 5 things in a day and run out of resin. You know, once you've done your 5 things. The 5 things, by the way, being attempts to get material without having to pay for it in real life. Once you've done those, you're kind of out of stuff to do. I'll be honest, I haven't really dipped my toe too deep in the free-to-play world. You're probably right that it's the least predatory of the bunch. But from what I've seen, it's, yeah, not my favorite. Not my favorite the way it handles things. Wow, this is an angry fish. I feel like this is a big one. It might break our line. You have endless stuff to do. I don't know that that's necessarily... yeah, it broke my line. Wait, did that destroy the lure? No, I get to keep the lure. Okay, cool. Lures are awesome. Love lures. Yeah, I got Genshin Impact, and I spent about as much. Strive is a $60 game. You're okay on not buying it. How much have you spent on Genshin Impact? I'll bet it's more than $60. You know, and that's for like the hope of getting characters and upgrading materials, right? Because there's nothing else that you can really spend money on except now these $40 costumes. Strive is a whole ass game. It's like an actual game. Once you play the game, once you buy the game, you play the game, it's a game. Genshin is a game so long as you have money or so long as you have resources. This one's gonna... I'm just gonna give up. That's not even gonna be worth it. What, because of the features that they couldn't add into the game due to COVID? I mean, it does everything that I need it to. It has a story mode, an arcade mode, and an online mode. Whatever they add afterwards is fine. It checks all the boxes for an online fighter. I don't know. I didn't play the second beta, so I don't know what the lobby's going to be like. I guess I'll find out tomorrow. No idea. I mean, when I played during the first beta, the matchmaking was fine. Like when you're those dumb little avatar things in the lobby, the actually moving around and stuff was pretty laggy. But once I got into a match, which didn't take long, there's constantly people trying to play. Once I actually got into the lobby or into the fight with people, it was smooth. It was fine. I even played a few matches with Jiff. Besides, like based on how Xrd and Revelator 2 played, I have no reason to think that Strive is going to be any less in quality. Fighting games should still be not worth more than $30 on launch. I don't know. The only fighter game that I really buy anymore is Guilty Gear anyway, so I don't know on a quality level what the other ones bring. But as far as I'm concerned, Guilty Gear is worth the price of admission every time. That's me, though. I am unapologetically in love with Guilty Gear. Can you swim in like a real direction? There we go. Work beckons. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, well, thanks for being here for the nothing but fishing NieR hour and... arguing with Fluffy about video games portion. I hope you had a good time. Have a good one, dude. Take care. Thanks for being here. Genshin's your Strive. That's fine. I'm not trying to take it away from you. You can like it all you want. I'm just laying out the reasons why I don't. And you can lay out the reasons why you don't like Strive. All of that is legal. Even though the game hasn't come out yet. You love stirring poop? Yeah, I didn't know that about you. That's new information. I've never noticed that. It's weird. It's weird that you're only showing me now, after like 10 years of being such an agreeable person. It's pretty spicy. How many of these rainbow trouts do I have? Do I have enough? He wanted 7, right? You figured you'd show your hand? Well, you played the long game, my friend. I'm impressed. One more. Yeah, it was 7. We only need 1 more rainbow trout. Thank you to this body of water for only letting us catch more or less 1 fish. Speaking of 7, have you finally embraced the fact that Final Fantasy VII Remake is spoilers? Have you finally come around to what was obvious to almost everybody? Oh, it's still Garbo to you? Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, it is my opinion that you are wrong, but... You are welcome to be. You're welcome to not like it. It is what I'll be streaming after... Let's catch 1 more. Playing hard mode with somebody explaining the story to me next to me. And I just sit there like, that's dumb? What are you talking about? Who was sitting next to you? What are these words that you're saying? Oh, this is the one that's like impossible to catch, isn't it? Somebody who platted the game? Oh, okay. Well, it's not hard to do. Pretty easy plat. What is this fish doing? Come on, work with me here. I mean, look, you don't need to be a college professor. The game literally smacks you in the face with so much obvious shit. If you've played the original or even have like a tenuous grasp on the original story, things should start to seem a bit weird immediately. So I don't think the game is so difficult to comprehend that you need someone next to you explaining it to you. Like, the game does a great job. I barely pay attention to the games I play, and I noticed right away. The plot sounds like it's every bit as silly as FF7 already was. I mean, yeah. That's what Square does. The audacity. That's what Square does. They make silly games. It felt like an adaptation. It's not. It's really not. But I will get into all that and why when I finish The Last Guardian and I stream an artist take on FF7. It's not. It really isn't. And you know what? I'm actually going to try and get... let me get on a boar. Somebody's journal OCs. Okay. I'm going to try and get the last Royal Fern, because I know a spot that it spawns for sure. It's just not 100% there all the time. I guess I should probably just reword that entire sentence. I know a spot where it sometimes spawns. And I guess we're zoning in and out of the Forest of Myth now, because like we're so close. We're just one off. We're gonna do 5 zones. If we don't get it in 5 zones, I'm gonna head back to the seafront town. This is how FF7 should have went and why. It's not. It's absolutely not how it should have went. Absolutely not. No, that is not what it's trying to do at all. But of course, I can't really go into why, because that would be massive spoilers, and I don't want to engage in those if I can avoid it. Honestly, that's the most frustrating thing about Final Fantasy VII Remake, is I can't talk about it with anyone who hasn't played it, because it'll ruin the whole thing. So, that part frustrates me. There's another streamer by the name of Bum Number One who outright refuses to accept what is blatantly clear after playing the game, and I just don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't understand how. It's like the sky is blue, kind of, in your face. And when I laid out the evidence, he was just like, nah. The title is such and such, therefore. And it's just like, ugh. Bah. Alright, so this is zone number 3. Here we go. Hopefully one of these zones will give us that 3rd Royal Fern. And if it doesn't, I'll just, I'll collect it off stream. What can you do? Willful ignorance abounds in this world. It absolutely is. It's just, I struggle. Hey, Grems. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How was your stream? I see you. I see you with your rainbow hat. Is that your new emote? That's the hat that, someone designed that. A gay hat, right? Is that the emote? I love that for you. Oh, it's gay pride hat. Good enough. I would have been fine with either. Gay pride hat or a gay hat. As your emote. That's fantastic. Love that for you. This is zone number 4. It's still not even showing up. Okay. No, that's cool, man. That's fine. I respect that. We don't acquiesce to my needs in this game or in this stream. Does anyone else have trouble linking S's together? I do. This stream, next stream. It's weird. I can't do it. Next stream. Then it sounds like I'm saying neck stream. S-links. Slinks. Oh, there's one. Maybe this will be the Royal Fern. You're doing a test stream with Stardew Valley to test if I could stream with your air conditioner on? And can you? Tree branch? The fuck? This is some horse shit. Get on my board. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I've been robbed. Hold on a second. I don't know how to drive. Excuse me, fellas. I'm not gonna fight them. I won't. I refuse. I shouldn't have to. I'm gonna get out of here. Just you wait. Kinda, if you could back me up, that'd be dope. You just give me a little back up, just a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. We did it. We're out. Pro game strats. That's what you come here for. Pro game strats. Program. You put a noise gate on through Stream software. Wasps is the worst word. Yeah, all the words like breasts. You can say breasts, but if someone points, it's like manually breathing, which you're now doing. When someone points out that there's a in breasts, that's all you hear. You don't hear anything else. It ruins the word. Wasps sting. Wasps sting. English may be my best subject, but I can't. I have a sibilant S. It's a problem. Pride burb. Am I rude? I don't think I'm rude. I think I'm a nice guy. Giant egg. All right, shit, dude. I didn't realize. Didn't realize we were getting giant eggs. Oh yeah, that was rude. I'm sorry. I'll be thinking about breathing for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, it is a monstrous thing to do. I apologize. Okay, where are we with this? Bring him back to Seaside Town. Apparently Popola needs a special drink in order to sing. Weird, but okay. Fisherman's Gambit, we got the fish. And this guy still needs one Royal Fern, which we have come up short. We do not have a Royal Fern for this man. It's a catastrophe. I don't think things could be any worse. And what does the game actually want us to do? Head for the desert city of Facade. Probably a smart thing to do eventually. But I'm not smart. I'm doing side quests. That's who I am. Just gonna roll through town while we can. Some quests take away your ability to roll. And it's the rudest thing I've ever seen. It is. You write NieR's letters. You write NieR letters every single day. He always worries about me, but I feel fine. Does NieR know how to read? Does he read letters? What did we get? A Royal Fern from this last time? And we got some copper ore. That's fine. One day we'll be able to fight that thing. Natural rubber. Was this game worth $300? From what I'm doing, like I said, this game is extremely back-ended. All of the quality, all the content happens around halfway to the end of the game. It's a dumb way to design it, but it is the way it is. Was it worth $300? Probably not. But I'm glad that I have it nonetheless. This is my favorite game, probably. And I'm super happy that I finally get to be playing it. And streaming it. I mean, I don't know. If I had to choose between a game that's incredibly front-loaded versus a game that's incredibly rear-loaded, I probably would say, why can't I have one that isn't loaded in one specific direction and just has, like, decent content pacing throughout, is what I would say. And then the person would furrow their eyebrows at me and tell me that that wasn't the point of the question. And, I don't know. Well, yeah, that's like The Last of Us 2, is it? That game was on sale too. It was also half off, and I considered getting it, but I have no money.
Excuse me, do you know Popola? I'm trying to find a drink she likes.
Sure, I know Popola, and I know the drink too. Sadly, I don't have the ingredients on hand. It's a bit of a special brew.
Everything's a special brew.
Oh, that's too bad.
But if you wanted to fetch me those ingredients, I'd be happy to whip some up for you, on the house.
Great. What do you need?
That's 5 lizard tails and 5 mouse tails.
I'm sorry, what? 5 what and 5 what? How? What?
No, I mean, what do you need for the drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but those are the ingredients.
Well, if you say so.
Well, at least the game's acknowledging it. The game recognizes that that's some wild stuff to put in a drink. Mouse tails, lizard tails, I can... Okay, fine. Mouse tails, though. Mouse tails. Ooh, really?
Oh, you are a lifesaver. Let me just get your payment. Oh, and a meal on the house.
Cool, I love meals. I love house. 5,000 gold! That paid for the wheat! We broke even on this quest. Yes!
Voila! One bowl of our local specialty, sardine pasta.
That doesn't sound amazing.
Oh, it looks delicious.
It doesn't sound amazing. I just realized I didn't establish my shot. I messed up. There we go. It makes like no difference to you guys, but I'm a very anal person. Oh, hey, there's another quest. Nope. I didn't want to talk to this one.
Excuse me, but can I get your help again?
What's up?
Yeah, got to establish the shot. Thank you.
People are finally tiring of sardine pasta, and I'm fresh out of ideas for new dishes.
I know I'm using that wrong, but it sounds fancy when I say I establish my shot. You now know where everything is in relation to everything else? Exactly. I've done it. The mouse tails are where you really get the stem cells. Is she drinking like a stem cell cocktail? Is that what we're working on?
You seem pretty well traveled for a kid. So if you run into any interesting recipes during your journeys, could you let me know?
You bet. Bon appetit. Bon appetit.
But sure, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks so much.
Recipe ideas, huh? Maybe we can find a cookbook somewhere.
We just call them stem tails. Are we collecting evil magic stem cells? Not yet. I'll figure out how to exit buildings any minute now. All right. So we've done some things. What else do we need to done? Okay, so we need mouse tail. We're not doing that. Royal fern. So we're kind of like between two ferns here. But we can mess around with the fishing guy some more. Which means more fishing! Hooray! And look at all these seals. How many games do you play where there's seals? Probably not many.
I've got the fish.
Well, scratch my back and call me Sally.
I will,
And
Sally.
Some rainbow trout, all right. You're getting better, young one. But this next technique is a tough one to learn.
Start clubbing.
Steel yourself.
Yeah. I'm at the club. Everybody knows that the club always rhymes with the club. I eat at the club. I sleep at the club. Got my wife, my girl, and the heat at the club. If you're a seal, you're getting clubbed at the club. I don't know what I'm doing. You're a great fishing master resident. Yeah. And after a training montage, a week later... Can't believe NieR copied FF14.
Fine work indeed.
That's just the mist. Yeah, shame on them.
Make a good apprentice.
Let me rest.
I did not imagine fishing to be such an extreme activity.
Not enough eyeball mask to be a resident. My fishing skill has improved. And of course this jackass has another one for us.
You've come far, my apprentice. But now, the real fishing begins.
Okay.
This time I got a hankering for 5 bream. Go
Like
catch
Neil Bream? Director of I'm Here Now. That Neil Bream? We're catching Neil Bream. Oh, we gotta catch Neil Bream, baby. Bream
You're
these
really
nuts.
quiet, Weiss.
The fish will be scared away otherwise, no?
Yeah, but it's just weird.
May I talk freely then?
No.
Then what would you have me do?
You're scaring him away!
This Weiss talking while we're fishing arc is the best anime I've ever seen. There's a reason why this game is rear-ended, by the way. Backloaded? I don't know the correct term for all the stuff is after. But it's supposed to be creating a tone, right? The tone is, you know, we don't know what we're doing. It's a lazy, kind of happy village life. We don't really ask questions. Life is away. And, you know, we're just doing our best in this weird medieval setting. Rear-ended sounds like this game is booty. This game has a booty. It's got a badonkadonk. And as dumb as it sounds, and as much as it sounds like a cope, because it probably is a cope, I think what happens later in the game is made richer by the fact that there's so much confusion and meandering in the beginning. That there's not a whole lot going on. Because your expectations get set really low because of what like the first part of the game is like. Backloaded sounds right versus front-loaded? Okay, backloaded. You know, it's what people call a slow burn. But also Yoko Taro is bad at making like games fun. He's like aggressively against games being enjoyable. Like, to this day, he still can't believe that Automata sold as well as it did. He just doesn't get it. None of his games sell at all, ever. Like, his games are for such a weird niche market that they're never successful. They just exist. He doesn't understand why Square Enix keeps him on. And then NieR Automata came around and sold phenomenally. And even now, like, after NieR Replicant came out, he's like, Automata was a fluke. There's no way this game... It did poorly in 2010. It's going to do poorly now. We're making way too many of them in the warehouses. I'm going to have to start selling them out of the back of a van. I'm quoting him. He actually said that. So, I mean, he knows what's up. He knows what kind of product he makes. Can you believe how good at fishing I've become? I've become so goddamn good at fishing. I'm just catching bream after bream out here. What was that, bream number 3? I think his stories are incredible, which, for me, in video games, that's the most important ingredient. It doesn't matter how good the gameplay is. I mean, it helps if it's good, but I don't really care if it's not, so long as the story's really good. If the gameplay is really good and the story is awful, I'm not going to have that high of opinion of the game. If it has a lot of replay value, then I'll probably just play it as something like fun and mindless, but it's not going to be something that I recommend to people. Usually my game recommendations are because the story is phenomenal. And even still, I'm very careful about what I recommend to who. I would only recommend NieR to a few people. But I will sing its praises from the high heavens, regardless. And there are absolutely better games than NieR. I mean, that's like categorically that is categorically a fact. Lots of games are better than NieR. Lots of them. Most games. Most games are better than NieR. But it's still my favorite. This and Xenogears are probably my 2 favorite games. And then, like, the entire Soulsborne series. What is going on? What's happening out here? Why are all the fish getting away? It's very weird. Yeah, all the Souls games, and then Guilty Gear. Oh, I was too late that time. Man, I'm dumb. Didn't Xenogears fall apart? You always hear that? Well, so a lot of Square Enix's money was going towards other projects, like Parasite Eve and Final Fantasy VIII. And so Xenogears was a project that wasn't given a lot of time and wasn't given a lot of money to become what it was supposed to be. So around the time where they were working on content for the second disc, they had basically run out of funding and out of time. And so the second disc is mostly, like, the story is mostly told through dialogue, like a story, like a character sitting in a chair and telling you, like, now this happened and then that happened. And then you get thrown into a boss fight or whatever assets they were able to actually complete for that segment of the game that they didn't just have to tell instead of show. Evangelion Problem Solution. It's funny you mention that because it's actually made a lot of the people who worked on Evangelion did the animation and a lot of work on Xenogears itself. And a lot of the dev team that worked on Xenogears also worked on Chrono Trigger. To the point where a lot of the music sounds Chrono Trigger-ish. And Luca is actually a character in the first village in Xenogears. Honestly, and it's a very text-heavy game. Like, even when they are showing as well as telling, there's a lot of dialogue. It's more of a book than a game, but the story it tells is just chef's kiss. The best. I've not seen an RPG with a better story since then. Period.
Well,
I will die
Declan, call me Ishmael.
with that opinion.
I knew you could do it.
Okay,
Hand 'em
Sally.
over, whippersnapper.
I mean, Ishmael.
I think these are worth more on the open market than the rainbow trout I caught earlier.
Worth ain't squat. It's what you learn from the catch that matters. Now stop all this fool talk about your wallet and get to
I'm
practicing.
going to eat the brain today. Hey, Gotti, what it do? Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a bit of fishing. We've been fishing pretty much since we started. Yeah, it's been an hour and 45 minutes of fishing. It was exciting. It was the best stream of my life.
Hey, Pops. What does sprinting 20 kilometers have to do with fishing?
Everything.
You won't be catching anything with them scrawny little stick limbs.
Yeah, see, I don't catch any fish. You see these? No fish. It shows. There we go. We've improved our fishing skill once more yet. And he's still not done with us.
The next assignment is 5 black bass.
Why they gotta be
Go
black?
and give it everything you got, apprentice.
Why they gotta be black, though? I just don't know.
I trust that you are not abusing our labors for the purpose of easy profit, old man.
Oh, and would a little compensation be a bad thing? I'm teaching invaluable techniques here, you floating magazine.
He is a floating magazine. Sally Ishmael is right.
Lies. It is clear that money is your ultimate goal, and Grimoire Weiss is not to be referred to as a mere periodical.
All right, cool. Yeah, so this is actually the last one. This is the last one we have to do. He knows. Yeah, he knows it's a book. Everyone knows. They're just very nonplussed about the fact that this book talks. That's the thing. That's the thing that drives me crazy. You've always admired fishermen? Is it because they masturbate? is that why?
You seem to be in good
Oh, they're
spirits.
real men. I gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I am. My new flower shop is already far more successful than I ever dreamed.
Good times.
Really? Well, great.
I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good foundation here.
Even better.
In fact, I want to ask my girlfriend in the area to come
I
live
hate
with me
you.
here.
What? No, why does she live there?
All I put her through.
Who dates people from the area? Who?
The only problem is I don't really have time to go all the way over there. So I was thinking of sending a letter instead.
Okay. Sure.
Sounds like it's time sensitive. Want me to deliver it for you?
Oh shit, is it actually time sensitive?
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Oh, he is sure. This lad loves nothing
Fuck.
more than meddling in other people's affairs.
Excellent. Well, my girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Phrygia with the letter, okay?
God damn it. Ah, fuck.
I really wanted to give her a lunar tear. But as I'm sure you know, the whole reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate.
Kaine's got a whole wreath of them.
But I did manage to cultivate a Phrygia. She's always liked Phrygias. So I guess things turned out for the best.
Cultivating lunar tears must
Well, I
require
suppose
a
that
remarkable
probably is
amount
time sensitive, so let's go do that.
Yeah, even so. It's nice that guy works so hard
Fuck.
to be able to invite his girlfriend out to join him.
It might not be, but I don't want to take the risk. So we're just gonna...
But who can say
We're gonna
if
run.
said girlfriend honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
Surely the woman desired to live with him, did she not?
Well, probably, yeah. But he wasn't able to make it happen. That's why he left her in the village.
It would have been difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable to a life of solitude.
You guys gonna stop
Why did they
talking?
not think about how much time and distance would separate them?
Hello?
It doesn't matter anymore. They'll be able to see each other just fine soon
Just
enough.
go ahead and let me out.
Let us hope this is the case.
Shut up. There we go. Okay. Time sensitive. Here we go. We're gonna run this down to the Airy. Ah, yeah. Alright, dope. No stops along the way. Unless there's shinies. We gotta pick up shinies. But other than that, we're rolling all the way to the Airy. Honestly, I'm surprised as many people are in the stream as there are. This is not exactly, thrilling, thrilling gameplay. I'm honestly really proud of you guys. I appreciate you giving me your time. Speedrun time. Yeah, they actually, the trophy list between the original version of this and this are pretty much identical. They added a few more trophies for the new content, as well as a speedrun. You gotta get from the beginning of the game to ending A in under 15 hours. You're here for the commentary? This isn't a game you care much about? That's fair. That's fair. Well, thank you for being here for the commentary. I appreciate that too. As the crow flies, I too take shiny objects and put them in my mouth. I'm excellent noise while you farm and become a trade magnet. Cool. I do like being noise. It's my favorite thing. People poll me about my favorite thing and I'll say NieR, Guilty Gear, and being noise. Okay, so the Airy is probably the worst place on the planet. First of all, who would want to live there? Second of all, who would want to date someone there? Kinda seems fun, but you're still standing for zero. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. We haven't had Kaine flesh herself out at all. That will happen, though. And I dare say you might change your mind. These guys. It's time sensitive. God, don't listen. Okay, don't worry. We're going as fast as humanly possible now. Faster than the speed of light. Light cannot fast travel as fast as a boar can fast travel. That's a fact. Deliver the world's best eye drops. Yeah. I forget what game I was playing. I was playing a game, like, literally, there's some lunar tears over there. I forget what game I was playing. I think it was Quantum Break. There's a character who can, like, see all multiverse realities at the same time by putting, like, eye drops in his eyes, like they're temporal eye drops, and he can see all of time, all the current multiple universes going on with those eye drops. Why wouldn't you want to live in the Airy? Look at this place. This place sucks. You could roll out of bed and fall to your death. That's likely. Yeah, Quantum Break is in the same universe as Control and Alan Wake, although a legally distinct same universe because Remedy doesn't own the rights to Quantum Break. Microsoft does. So now we got to figure out where this lady lives. She lives by the chief's house. That's all we got. I did say Control. You're right. Shit. Got to take a drink. You're not wrong. Thank you for pointing that out. I needed the hydrate anyway.
Kaine's a good person, once you get through all the weirdness.
Oh, there's a good one. We got a good person in this village. All right, yeah, I wrote this village off too soon.
Forrest was talking about.
You think she stepped out?
Oh, perhaps she moved. It doesn't look like this house has been occupied for some time.
Yikes. That must have been so tough, too, by the way. Like, when people could only send each other letters and it would take months to arrive, you don't know if that person's even alive anymore, you know?
Well, no point
I hate it.
around.
I would hate
better
that.
Go back to town.
So crazy.
Shame she wasn't there.
This was a waste.
Yes,
we didn't even
right,
get to
Weiss.
deliver anything.
They should have stuck together.
I find it difficult to determine who is right at this point. In any case, we had best return to him.
You know what, guys? I hate to say it. I really do. This quest was not time sensitive at all. We've been had. Mostly me, but you're my hostages, so you've also been had. What a chump. We are collectively one chump because of this. I'm not happy about it. I had like a perfectly good racket going on, catching fish, and you know, we deviated from it under the auspices of helping two lovers love. And instead, what do we get? Nothing. The only thing that I can take from this as a net positive. Fuck! What do you mean? No, we're not doing that. I don't know why he's here, but I can't leave. Oh, this is part of the quest. I take it back. Something's going on. Alright, mister. Get you with these. Right here, get you a little bit of that. I guess we can have some combat in this stream, that's fair. Oh, he hits, I hit. Okay, I'm not doing well. I should probably play like someone who can play games. Alright, go ahead. Do a swing. I'm ready this time. Wasn't that ready. We cannot have combat in a NieR stream. No, it's antithetical to the journey, but you know, sometimes I break the rules a little bit. There we go. We got a rhythm now. We got a rhythm. Now we can cast spells at the same time. Punch this guy in the gloits. I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, he swung twice. I didn't realize that was going to happen. So I can play games. Yeah. Every now and then. Every once in a while. Just realized there's a timer going. I should probably satisfy it. There, we got a pressed freesia. Oh, no.
The shade had a flower?
A freesia. That girl loves freesias. Did she get eaten by a pig?
This is a freesia, the same flower we were delivering to the woman.
I think she got eaten by a pig, guys.
Uh-oh. Maybe his girlfriend was attacked by a shade.
Well, I got a simple machine out of it. So this went okay. That was not a twist I was expecting. You may be saying to yourself, Pale Voyager, to yourself, not me. Pale Voyager, what do you mean you didn't see that twist coming? You've played this game before. And to that I would say, you're absolutely right, but I don't remember anything. My brain is a broken potato. I'm a delivery boy of depression. I really am. Everything that I do is like, hey, your dog's dead. Oh, wait, I can't give you the bad news because you're also dead. That's real. That happened. That was literally one of the side quests. This guy's like, could you find my dog? My dog ran away. And you find the dog's dead. You go back to tell the guy the dog's dead. He's dead too. It's rough. It's a rough time out here. This place is sad. Oh, we missed NieR's birthday, by the way. That was on the 6th. I think I streamed on that day and I completely forgot it. Is the kid blacksmith at least alive? Yeah. I think he's fine. We don't really have any guarantees on that one, actually, but I feel it. I feel it in my water. That kid is just dandy. I don't suppose you're Royal Fern. No, you're Copper Ore. But you might be Royal Fern. Are you Royal Fern? Hold on, I gotta get my ride over there. Let's turn that frown upside down, guys. There we go. That'll have to do. Medicinal herb, we need those. That's a fact. Did mine get spent? They did. I've got no medicinal herbs. You make a guess on what totally screws you in this world? Yeah, please do. Make your guess. Medicinal herb. Damn it! I was hoping that would be a Royal Fern. It'd be so cool if it were. Uh-oh. I can smell myself under attack. I'm just trying to get up to my boar. Don't ask for much in this world. There we go. Alright, let's head back. And that's for kicking me earlier. Think I forgot about that? I didn't forget. I remember everything. And that's for thinking about it. Ah, fuck. We made it. When you lose last hope or value. Okay. I'm with you so far. Carry on. Lay out your claim. Oops. Shooting indoors again. Well, we didn't have the internet issue this time, knock on wood. So that's pretty cool. Pretty pleased about that.
Perhaps I could use some of my magic to scoop the fish from the water.
Wait, you can do that?
If I can establish a line of sight with the fish, then yes.
Well, can you?
No.
Back to fishing then.
Indeed.
Indeed. What was it? What was the other thing? Oh, I watched the Goosebumps 2 movie on Netflix. Don't do it. And Slappy was the main villain. You know, Slappy the Dummy from Night of the Living Dummy, from the Goosebumps books by R.L. Stine. And the dummy had like telekinetic powers that only work with things that are within his line of sight. And so I guess Weiss is also an evil ventriloquist dummy. There is a bass of color. Cool, we got one. We just need, what, 4 more? I think the guy wanted 5. The amount of fish he's asking for has shrunk, at least, so, you know. And just think about it. You know, once we've done this, we never have to do it again. Give fish to that dude. I don't mean fish. We still have to fish, obviously. Gotta fish. Are we gonna learn all this skill and not use it? Silliness. Fish for money, though? We might do. Fish are actually a really good source of money in this game. So is killing sheep, though, honestly. There's another black bass. Dope. I'm really digging this. You can only catch one kind of fish with this kind of lure. Oh, wow. I caught something already. I was not expecting that. I accidentally pressed the button. The game did me a solid. A Metal Gear Solid. Colonel, this fish has fins. And it does. It does have fins. Do you remember in Metal Gear Solid where you had to look at the back of the game case to know how to call one person? Do you remember that part? Do you remember how, like, back when that game came out, most people didn't have computers? And so the internet wasn't readily available to everyone? Do you remember how sometimes you didn't buy games, but instead rented them? You remember how when you rented games, they didn't actually give you the jewel case for the game you rented, but instead the disc in one of their own custom boxes? Remember that? Does anyone remember? I remember. I remember renting Metal Gear Solid and not being able to progress because of that. That was fun. What are we fishing here? Yeah, it's too tough. I don't know why it would let us go through all that. Alright, I have to pay attention to the life bar. If it's going down too slowly, then it's not a real head. You remember when Blockbuster started renting video games? See, we have Blockbuster here in Canada, but I didn't go to Blockbuster. I went to a place called Rogers Video, and now it's a cell phone provider. Isn't that fun? They figured themselves out. I can't tell if this is too slow or not. Or when they started selling video games. Yeah, that was like clearance stuff, right? To get all their stock off the shelves. Those are good times. I didn't take advantage of that, because like I said, I never went to Blockbuster. But most of my PlayStation games came from Rogers Video when they'd sell, like, bargain games that they didn't want to rent out anymore. They'd sell them for, like, $5 to $10. And that's how I got, like, Wild Arms games, and yes, several Final Fantasies. A lot of the RPGs that I have that, like, most people haven't heard of, like Kodelka, which is actually worth quite a bit of money now. So that was cool. But yeah, no, the point of my story was you need the back of the jewel case to know how to call Meryl, and if you rent the game from anywhere that doesn't give you the jewel case, then you have no idea who to call. And that is really frustrating and stupid. And so I couldn't beat the original Metal Gear Solid when I rented it. Because they're jerks. And because the people working at that store, they don't know anything about video games, they just sell them. It's just like GameStop. I'm hilarious. Don't mind me. I think I'm very funny. But yeah, so no good soul had the thought, maybe I should write the codec code on the back of the box just so someone who rents this game can actually play it. But alas, gentle viewer, it didn't go down like that. Not where I live. Not in my lifetime. How many Breams do we have? Sounds like they cut my Hideo feed. Yeah, and also, although that's really clever, it led a generation of people to mispronounce his first name, which I think is hilarious. His name is Hideo. It's not Hideo. But because he replaced video with Hideo, everyone thought his name was Hideo. You know, that's a self-own right there. That's what that is. I've got no sympathy. One more black bass, and we are Gucci. And I'll tell you guys something else, too. I think after we hand in this fishing request... Whoops, wrong button. After we hand in this fishing request, I think we can just carry on with the story a little bit. I think we can do that. I think that's allowed. Isn't that exciting? We're going to take a break from fishing for a moment and actually play the game. Because I'm not really in the mood to try and catch lizard tails and royal ferns. In the odd hope, the vague possibility that enough of them drop for me to hand the quest in. I don't have the patience in me for that. There we go. There's the last black bass. Now when we hand this in, I'm going to look at my list and see if there's any other side quests that I can take. And then we're probably going to do those. But if I can't take any more, if they all start saying facade, 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 well, then we're going to go to facade. What else can we do at that point? You're just thinking about Kingdom Hearts was written way better than Final Fantasy VII RE? You mean like as a whole, or as 17 parts spread across 15 consoles? Are you talking about like a specific Kingdom Hearts game story, or? Yeah, we're just not going to mess with this. Epic Gamer. Yeah, you know me. Yay, natural rubber. We like that. We'll take natural rubber. We need it for reasons. Reasons I'm not ready to divulge to you. We're not that close just yet. There's an intimacy that hasn't been cultivated at this point. But soon you will know. You're pretty sure your third playthrough of FF7RE you'll get it? That or just like play the game with your eyes open. I mean, that would be my suggestion. I don't know. Just throwing stuff out there. I'm a jackass. I'm sorry, dude. My bad. Alright, where was that guy? Hey, your girlfriend's dead. Merry Christmas.
So? Did she get the letter?
I'm sorry.
I get jokes.
She wasn't home.
Use eyes to see. I got you.
And on our way back, we were attacked by a ship that dropped this.
Triple joke. Hat trick. Got him.
It's a Frisia. Do you think... No, she's alive. I know it. And I'm going to keep living my life for her.
I see.
I'll stay here and keep the business going. After all, you never know when she might come back.
Hopeless. Did you just force the word I into tried? That's dedication. That's big PP dedication. I'm proud of you. I don't suppose the post office has anything. Can we even... How do we get in? There we go. Anybody home? No? You don't want anything from me? Perfect. That's my favorite way to be.
That old lady in the lighthouse is a real pain.
Yeah, she sure is. Boy, that lady, she's something. I live on an island in Iowa or Wyoming. Let me
Why do all
that? Are you engaging in some misandry over there? Shame on you. That old lady is about to get canceled.
I'm back with those fish pops.
Well, raise the mainsail and call me Cletus. That's
Sally
some nice
Ishmael
work, young
Cletus
sir.
better be done
Keep
with
it
us.
up, and you just might have a chance of catching the fish.
The fish? What's the fish?
Which fish?
Perhaps the day will come when I tell you.
This fucking guy.
Now, let me show you the next technique.
Alright, I'm ready for techniques. It's only a day for this one, though.
You're on a whole different level now, you wee minnow. Don't you agree?
Oh, I've certainly improved. But I still feel like your training is way harder than it needs to be.
Ain't no shortcuts in life, son.
Except all the fish that we've been giving you. You don't have to catch them yourself. That's kind of a shortcut. It should raise our health bar. I absolutely agree with you. With me too, mostly with me, but it's no, instead we get this nebulous your fishing skill improved. What does that even mean? Doesn't mean anything. But look at that. He's done. No more. Gonna shoot bullets at you. There you go. That's what you get for having opinions. Okay, let's check the list now. Okay, there should be a guy in the dock, around the dock area. Someday, the fish. I know exactly which fish he's talking about. I think it's the rhizodont. I think that's how you pronounce that fish. Rhizodont. That's what he gets for having vague literary references? True. Sally Ishmael, I already forgot the third name. He's quite a dick. There should be a person. Cletus, there it is. Cletus, thank you. Should have remembered it. It rhymes with Norman Reedus.
Damn. I still don't have enough inventory.
And his magic fetus.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm trying to get into the trading business, so I'm stocking up on the essentials.
You mean like selling local products to faraway lands?
Not products so much as raw materials. With every nation running out of the basics, I figure it's a great way to make a killing. But right now, I don't have a source for materials, and it's driving me crazy. If I could make just one transaction, I could get this thing off the ground. But I don't have anything to offer. It's a real, conundrum.
Yeah, that is what you call it, yes. I'll help you. What do you need?
I wouldn't mind getting some materials for you to sell.
It's the whole game is getting materials so far.
Seriously? Well, that would be great.
What do you need?
It's a pretty big list, so you might want to write it down in that floating notebook of yours. Okay,
I will.
let's see. I need 10 bundles of wool,
Got it.
5 lumps of natural rubber,
Got
and
it.
10 goat hides.
Well, I probably don't got it.
Oof.
I've not been
That's
killing goats.
probably going to take a while. Is that okay?
Take your time. That'll give me a chance to set up shop and fill out forms and the like.
And that's a quest I'm going to do off stream. Can I scribble the shopping list in you?
So...
Yeah, so that's a non-starter. Okay, so it's saying... okay. Alright, so it's saying that I'm going to do some farming off stream. I'm going to do a lot of farming off stream. It's going to be mostly off stream, to be honest. I'll still hand the quests in on stream, but like the gathering of the materials part, I'm not going to do that in front of you guys. I don't hate you that much. I'll fish at you for 2 hours. Easy. but the other stuff? No way. So I'm just making sure. Because there are some side quests tied up to this old lady. And, is she in there? It might be too soon. How much of your house do I have to climb? Is she even home, is the question? I don't know. No, there she is. I see her legs. Gotta say, your determination of appropriate stream content is a bit weird, but I'm here for it. If I was doing everything off stream, it's like impossible because I have to play for 3 hours, and I can't play for 3 hours without doing side quest stuff, because then I'd advance the game too far and I'd miss stuff. This is a 100% playthrough, so I've got to pick my battles. All right, she's got nothing for us. That was a waste. You know what I'm saying though? Like if I saved all of that stuff for off stream, then I would miss some of it because there are windows that close once you've made too much story progress. Unfortunate as it is. So basically, I'm still jump on and farm though. I can, yeah. I need to at least accept the quests on the stream because I feel like it would break continuity if I just have. Not that you guys would care. I'm ridiculous. But it would break continuity if I just suddenly had quests in my quest book that I didn't accept on stream. That's where I'm at. That's where I live right now. So let's just do a quick run through the town. Let's go to the tavern, make sure there's nobody there who wants stuff from us. There's not. Perfect. We'll go to the post office real quick just in case that changed in the last couple of minutes. Let me also check my inventory. Let's see, what do we got here? We got wool for days. We have goat meat, but we don't have goat hide. And what about the rubber? Okay, we'll have a melon and a pumpkin. Do I have a watermelon? I don't believe I do. Okay, where was the natural rubber? That's what we wanted, right? We got 3 of those. Okay, so we're not even close. She's out there, you know, Sandraizing again. Okay, even though he doesn't have a thing over his head, let's try talking to him.
My leg's still bothering me, so...
Perfect. What about this one?
What, this? This is the post office.
Perfect. Okay, well, we don't need anything else. We can move forward now. We can move on. We're going to go back to the village. We're going to do a quick scour for quests. Oh, actually, let me do some shopping really quick. I'd like to buy 1... Can I not buy watermelons? Hang on a second. Aha. Okay. No problem. All right. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go now. We're out of here. Moving forward with the story now. How much money do we have? We have total Pale Voyager, money Pale Voyager. Yeah. That is kind of the downside also with how busy the game's UI is. There's nowhere safe for me to be. This is the only decent spot I can be. And unfortunately, it covers up how much money I have. But I have 19,320 gold. If you were curious. If you wanted to know what the situation was. Alright, so we're all caught up on words. We're all caught up on quests for the most part. At least it's in a different place on another screen. Yeah, at least I can still see it. I'm sure that's deliberate for streamers. It probably isn't. Royal Fern! Holy shit. Wait, who needed it? This changes everything. Who was it? Tavern Keeper's grandmother. We're short on medicinal herbs, but we can buy those in town. I think that's in the village. Awesome. We got it, baby. 3 ferns. The excitement couldn't get bigger than this. This is peak gameplay. We've got enough ferns to satisfy a side quest condition. Ah, yeah. Big peepee. Maximum peepee. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I am overselling it a little bit. Alright, well, neat. I need to talk to someone about some herbs then. I can do that over here. Is it you that I talk to? Do you give me those? No, you don't. Yeah, don't care. Not interested in you.
Make sure.
You, though. There we go. Alright, let's buy 2. That way we at least have some in our lives.
Come back any.
And now we can go to the tavern, which I'm probably supposed to be checking out anyway for quests.
I brought the stuff you asked for.
Oh, perfect. I'll make the medicine right now.
When are you going to become a VTuber anyway? And deprive you guys of all this? All of thisness? Never. Wouldn't do it to you. I think being able to see my disheveled face is an important part of the brand.
Such a help. Could you deliver this to my grandmother? She's at the fountain by the library.
At least it's not far. Thank you.
Okay, I'll get it to her as soon as I can.
Thank you for not being ridiculously far away.
Which job should I give you first?
Oh shit. Okay.
I've got a job from the postman in Seafront.
We'll do it later.
We're
not doing it now. We'll do it later.
Matter.
That's where the post office shit is.
I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
No problem. Not gonna do it right now. We're moving forward with the story now. You guys have earned that. I wouldn't take it away from you now. I wouldn't do it. How is this helping to save your sis daughter? It all comes to, I mean, money, right? I need the money. I need the money. That's what it boils down to. I need the fucking money.
Ma'am, I have something for you.
Oh, what a nice young man.
And now I can fish.
Now I can finally walk around without pain.
Don't
Impossible.
work yourself too hard, ma'am.
Old people in NieR are always in pain.
I won't, Sonny. And here, let me give you something for all your help. Don't spend it all in one place now.
Oh, I'll try not to. 2,000 gold. That's not bad. Hey, we got a trophy for something. I don't know. We did something. Something happened. We did it. We're responsible. We'll probably save my game. I'll probably do that. It's been a minute since I've done that. And let's get on with the story. God damn it, let's do it. You thought it was going to be 5G when she said don't spend it all in one place? I mean, 5G would have been nice. I wouldn't have poo-pooed at it with actual poo-poo. 2,000's fine. 2,000's good. That brings us over 20,000. You know what that means. We're over 20,000. Look at it. It's delicious. Don't accept any wooden nickels. Are there ever wooden nickels? That's the question that I have. Also, these are goats. We're gonna kill some goats. We're gonna totes kill some goats. Usually they're counterfeit. And I should contact the Secret Service. We got goat meat. We need hide. These goats should hide. Because I'm killing them. Alright, so the farming of goat hide is going to be one that is going to break my soul. We love it. That's fine. We're just going to keep going. This is exciting. Copper ore. Goats feel, but fish don't? Correct. Wasn't there like... I grew up being told that fish don't have pain receptors. That's not true, by the way. But I grew up being told that they don't feel any pain when you hook them because they don't have pain receptors. Which is just a cruel thing to teach people.
So, what's Facade like?
It's strange. Let's just leave it at that.
It's
Stranger
like
than a boorish young
rain
woman who battles monsters in her undergarments.
on your wedding day.
Let's go.
You leave her alone. Just because she fights in her lingerie doesn't mean anything. She's allowed to. That's legal.
What is this? A fountain?
Dust fountain. My favorite. That's premium dust right there. Delicious and nutritious. Tastes just like chicken.
Wolves.
Also, we got wolves.
Look out!
Oh, kinda just owned that wolf. Damn. Taking no prisoners. Yeah. Look, they started it. Fish are pretty dumb, but the best way to kill them is that Japanese technique that spikes the brain, killing them instantly. Fighting wolves tutorial. Apparently there's a specific way you gotta fight wolves. That looks like a shade. There's a shade wolf. Who would have thought?
Wait.
Hold on. Hold the phone. Stop everything. Cut the music. How do I fight wolves? What's the way to fight wolves? If a wolf bites you, tap square repeatedly to shake it off. Okay. So between this tutorial and a Taylor Swift song, I've got this covered. There's no problem here. There's no wolves left. I ate them all. Alright, we got Wolfbang, that's fine. You're glad the tutorial exists? Me too. I'm glad I unlocked it. Goodness me, can you imagine if I hadn't? What would have happened? The tutorials have been so useful so far. Like the fishing tutorial that doesn't tell you have to hold back on the stick. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's the best tutorial. 7 days a week. 24/7. 365. $3.65. We don't have a map. We don't even have a map. We don't even know where we're going.
What manner of place is this?
You had that problem in Far Cry fishing? Oof.
I think it's a graveyard.
The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday?
That's a good question. That's a question that deserves an answer. I don't know. I'll be real with you. For my entire life, starting now, I have no idea. Can I go down here? I can, but I wouldn't. Wouldn't do it if I were you.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
True. That's a fair opinion. All right, let's try and find the place we're supposed to go. How does that grab you? Spent like 3 hours failing to catch more than 2 fish. Yeah, it's weird that, like, I mean, I don't know how it handles it in Far Cry. Like, which Far Cry are you talking about? Oh, hello.
It appears to be out of service.
But I can move it. All right, chill out. Well, we know that they're movable. That's something, at least. Because, yeah, in NieR fishing, not only do they make you go to a different beach than the one that's literally right in front of you without telling you that that's what you're supposed to do. I've said this like 8 times, but it bothers me every time. It also just says, hey, catch a fish with the circle button and press left or right in the direction the fish, like the opposite direction the fish is going, and you'll catch it. Leaving out the very important step that you also have to hold back. Holding back is the ingredient. And it wouldn't be hard to do.
The gate is sealed tight.
Well, great. Guess we're not getting in.
Where is she going?
Forward.
오! 아니 가인의 같아. 킷, 와르라, 옮긴다.
Well, they seem to recognize her.
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly.
She's got that agape love. Yona is an absolute Pop-Tart. I love her. Just writing cute things in the notebook on loading screens. What a doll. What a diamond. What a shining gem of a little sister. Makes me wish I had a little sister, but I don't. I have an older sister.
A while back, I saved a local
worthless.
from a pack of wolves. Ever since,
I'm kidding.
this town's welcomed me with open arms.
Please don't set me on fire, Tara.
Gotta be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited.
Well, despite not speaking their language, they seem to like you just fine. And look at this, we're in a kingdom.
I suppose a quick stroll about town is in order.
Another whole town.
The language they use here is pretty crazy.
It can't be worse than yours. Got him. Oh, you swear a lot.
So,
smoked her.
Good luck with that.
Smoked her good.
The king lives in the big building. Figure out the rest for yourself.
Best teammate.
I'll stay here. I hate crap like this.
I don't know whether to thank you or wish you ill.
Thanks, Kaine. Go fuck yourself. Thank you. Alright, we'll save our game again. Seems like a wise thing to do. Oh wow, they speak in Wingdings! Is this where Gaster came from?
What are they saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
They speak wingdings. Online classes.
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
That's the worst. You can't hang with this. What's wrong? What's wrong, Jazz? What's going on?
How do we even get there?
Is it the wingdings?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
Was that the last straw? Was wingdings where you draw the line? Oh, man. Too funny. Ah, that's delightful. All right, well let's meander our way over to the king. He has successfully trolled me. Oh, just wait, man. That's not even the craziest thing about Facade. The wingdings, that's just the tip of the iceberg, my friend. We're about to get into it. This place, this actual place. We're doing like the Aladdin route of getting to the castle. We're not just taking like the inroads. Oh, fuck. We're drowning in sand, just like Aladdin.
I hate being covered in sand.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would you?
I completely lost my place now. I don't know where I am anymore. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Yeah, something Aladdin, blah blah, Agrabah. Agra blah blah blah. It gets everywhere. It's small, it's coarse. Yeah, Kaine isn't coarse. She's rough and tumble.
No entry, it would seem.
And after we finally made it all this way...
Well, time to go back to the Eyrie.
This is pointless. Let us go back.
To the Eyrie. All the way back to the Eyrie. That's where we gotta go. Right? Right, game?
Oh, and what happened to helping others, hmm?
Oh, I guess I should... Got a frying pan and a pineapple, and I think that's a pear, and here's an orange, and... We're not going to be, like, sent to jail in a later scene if we didn't talk to the person first, are we? We're not going to get a chrono trigger pulled on us.
Ho ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king.
You'd think a book that knows all the languages wouldn't be struggling through sign language this badly.
But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
Like, he's translating it, but just barely. He's translating it with the gusto of, like, the slow kid in first grade reading paragraphs from a story. Not that I'm not speaking from experience or anything. How do you communicate, Fira?
Guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous.
That is fortuitous.
But first, I must explain this town.
Here we go.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow.
Oh, there are.
Follow me. Well, there you have it.
There are rules. Big rules. Oh, look at her little noises. Oh, she's really putting the moxie in. We live in a society, Jazz. Item shop. All shops and houses in this city must abide by the following rule. Rule number 106. Do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
We have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Yes, that is the rule.
I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town.
These guys would love the Eyrie. Alright, she's toddling off again. Let's go. It looks level, but it's not on the same level as anyone else's house. See? Everyone has to live on a different grade. A different planar grade. This is a sand skiff dock. Rule number 115017. You must view this town by ship before purchasing any items.
Oh, come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Yes, I heard that we passed rule 124,046 earlier this month.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
I mean, you gotta have rules. But hey, we're on a sand skiff, aka a box. just a fucking box with a carpet on it. Good. I want one too for my village. It said ship, didn't it? That's incorrect. This is a boat. It said a sand skiff is what they called it. A bark, really. Yeah, I call it a junk. Because it's junk. This is grocery. Rule 11,034. You must live at a level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below?
Yes.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom.
This is just like Ready Player One, right? I haven't seen that movie. All I know is that people live in shipping crates. That's all I know.
Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
Yes, it's a rule.
She's just following the rules, Weiss.
See? No, we're not going to skip Fira's tour. We're taking the whole goddamn tour. Go ahead. We're playing this game 100%.
It would seem we are impeding
Oh, whoops, sorry. I don't want to stand in your way. How dare it ask me if I want to skip it? Shipping crates on a scaffold. Yikes. With internet. Well, yeah, how else are you going to be a pro gamer? With about 25 minutes to go, I'm just glad that the internet connection quality didn't just randomly drop. I think I'm... Knock on wood, it could be a superstition. I think I just have to restart my PS5 every time I want to stream this for best results. That's probably not the case. It's probably just a coincidence that both NieR streams had an internet connection issue halfway through. I'm not going to tempt fate. Why are we back here? Weren't we just here before? This is a strange things store.
A strange things store?
Yes, a store that sells strange things.
Such as...
Season 4 of Stranger Things. I don't know, the things are so strange, no one is sure what they do.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
I'm tempted. Can I buy some strange things?
I feel bad that I can't understand them.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture.
Yeah, we can't buy any strange things just yet, but they're in there.
Come on, Weiss, help
I see
me
stop
out.
signs and yield signs. Very strange.
Book of unspeakable value, not some dog.
I saw the city. Yeah, I've obeyed the rule. I'm allowed to buy stuff now. I have that right. I'll worry about it later, though. This curly guy. What are you doing? Get back in line. Get back with the other curly guys. You know what? Stay there. That's fine. You can live there. You can live on the side of my face all willy-nilly if you want. I'm glad I took the tour. This was worth it. We got to see this whole tunnel twice. I really do wonder what people... Aw, thanks, Jazz. You're worth it too. I really do wonder what the people think who bought Automata, loved it, although they probably didn't understand it. Let's be real with ourselves here. Because I don't think it was made to be understood. Loved Automata, and then came to Replicant probably thinking it was a sequel, to be honest. Because a lot of people who played Automata didn't know there was another NieR game. And I just wonder what they think about this experience. This is a store that sells raw materials. We use these materials to make masks. Rule number 12, do not neglect your mask. If you want to live here, you must have a mask on at all times.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that.
Social distancing.
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
Oh, we are. It's one of the rules. I haven't seen Automata much. How much changes? I mean, aside from the obvious booty.
We'd have little trouble reaching the King's Manor.
Well, we're going to stream Automata as well.
Suss out a route on our own.
No, we're going to keep taking this tour. She's going to run out of things to show us eventually. What if we get a huge reward? Does it somehow accidentally manage to be more of a game then? Automata is more of a game. I mean, this is a game too, but not for a while. Automata is better paced. You know, but it's Tara says that Automata isn't connected. It absolutely is. It's pretty cool for what it is. Well, I'm glad you think so. It gets a lot better. Are we getting off somewhere? Are we getting off anywhere? Are we at the same store again? Okay, this is a different one. See, we're getting it. This is the worst stream I've ever done. 3 hours of nothing. Yes! This is a weapon shop. This concludes our tour of the city. See? There was an end. Ha! Thank you for your patience. I will now guide you to the King's Manor.
Thanks.
These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose.
Nuh-uh.
I don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
It's not so bad. The chat interaction has been pretty entertainment. Well, I'm glad you think so. I think it's been pretty good too. You know, without people in here cooperating with me in the way that you do, I would just be a madman talking to himself, which is fun in its own way. Not that I ever do it. See first half hour of the stream. Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. When I look at it like that, they don't bother me. That's a mental gymnastics right there. So those are big flips. Big flips. She must have toned as fuck calves with all those flips that she's doing. And to think, they were going to be big rude and ditch her on her tour. Unbelievable. Are her feet backwards? No, her mask is just the same on both sides. Unsettling. Every rule followed is also a privilege. Isn't that crazy? It's like, yeah, these ropes that hold me down and keep me from moving, they're not, like, restricting me. They're just letting me know the dimensions of my mobility. And when I look at it like that, it's actually it's very freeing. So it's a big fat yikes for me. Yikes forever, one might even say. She just walked through that entire man. Wow. This is the King's Manor. However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
Our king was stricken with a foul black illness, and so passed away. That sounds like the Black Scrawl. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
The Black Scrawl.
Told you. Do I know everything, or do I know everything? This is the prince's royal advisor. He would know far more about these things than I. Oh yeah, so the bad guy?
All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language.
He doesn't get to be king until he grows. He's 35 years old. That's it. Thank you. All this touring has been helpful. Okay, he just said that.
I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at present. Until he was at least 70. Yeah, you guys are weird over there. You gotta start... Like, I don't know, man. People probably are experienced enough to president at like 40, 50 years old. The legal requirement is 35, right? I think probably you don't need to wait until they've got one foot in the grave to be like, yeah, that person can do the job. You know? I don't know. I'm just Canadian. I don't know.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
We're not going to talk politics, though. Not today.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
You know what? Kaine had the right idea. She was right. She knew exactly what we were just about to go through. And she decided, nuh-uh, not for me. Literally watching grass grow, or in this case sand, is a better use of my time than going on this stupid tour and trying to meet the prince. Kaine is a genius. Okay, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there's a handset that I use as a landline, and I can't turn off the answering machine. I can only turn off the ringer. So whenever someone leaves a message, it just blares out of it. Mysterious black box in the upper right. What have you to save for the stream? I don't know. What was that? Was that a trophy?
It would seem we are impeding progress. It would seem we are
Oh, shut up. I'll impede what I want. Maybe we got a trophy for being patient. I feel like there aren't enough of those trophies. Although in Final Fantasy X-2, there's an old man that tells you a story for literally 20 minutes, and there is a trophy for listening to his entire story. So that's something. I didn't enjoy taking in this game world. I did, but I'm extremely self-conscious for you guys.
Slow down, I can barely. The person who saved me. Surely you don't mean Kaine?
Kaine saves everybody.
Kaine helps you. This foul-mouthed hussy.
Language.
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
To be fair, the tour fell off a bit near the end. It was less rules and more here's a weird guy. True. True. It was the opposite of this game. It was very front-loaded. Hey, did you hear the news? The prince is missing! Oh no. Not rule 83,348.
What's going on?
Do you really need a rule to tell you that if your royalty figure goes missing, you should look for him? What? Oh no. The Barren Temple. Oh no. There's a rule that says they can't go looking for him, but they have to go looking for them. What'll happen now? Will they self-actualize? No, it looks like they're about to have a logic bomb.
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter.
Indeed
now come,
not.
We should be off.
I'm going to save the prince. No, you can't. That would have been a fantastic bit. I really wanted that to go on for like 7 rules. It's a missed opportunity, isn't it? Screw the rules, she says.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
I hope there's not a rule against that.
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
He really does, though. Well, the only ones who can enter the temple are...
I'm going to.
Oh, Kaine's going.
Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right?
If it exists, there's porn of it? Is that I think that's the rule.
Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt.
Man, they really didn't think these rules through, like, at all.
That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of do-gooders?
Let's move.
All right, dope. Dope and bet and dope. Let's get the heck out of here. Next stop, the Barren Temple. Which better be a temple with nothing in it, rather than a temple with a bear in it. Because I've had it up to here with bears. Right here, up to my dumb-looking goatee. I'm done with bears. I've had it. Let me show you the way, she says. I need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. Okay, fair enough. Then he'll owe you another debt.
Are we leaving the girl behind?
Oh no. Okay, let's not leave the girl behind. Why am I shit-talking my own goatee? I don't know, it's fun. Should try it sometime. I don't know. Because I know why I have one. That's why. It's a source of great shame. I was cursed by a witch. She rang the doorbell and asked for some food, and I said, "Nah, you're ugly and gross. Get out of here, witch." And then she gave me a goatee that I can never get rid of as punishment. My real chin is trapped inside a vase. A glass display vase. Vase? Vase? Vase. Face. Part of my face is in a vase. My brain is amusing. Thanks, man. It goes to some pretty interesting places. I'll give you that. Am I actually legally allowed to leave her, though?
Are we leaving the girl behind?
Am I, though?
Blast! We've lost Fira!
What happens if we lose Fira? Oh, no. No. The worst possible outcome. Crabs. Alright. Gameplay. See, what I'm looking for right now is an out. I'm looking for a place where it's safe for me to stop playing the game so I can get off and then also play the game when I'm not streaming. And get all the side quests out of the way so that I don't have to do them in the next stream. That's my hope. And this I'm tethered to this kid.
It would seem we are...
Yeah, I can't even get in front of her without some kind of static. Maybe when we get to the place she's taking us, I'll be allowed, like, to leave at my own discretion. Because if not, we're in some trouble. I have 6 minutes. It might take 6 minutes to just get there. That's the problem. Because I done fudged it up. This can't take longer than that, right? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? It's feeling very Resident Evil 4 right about now. Except she's not like, Leon! Instead, she's just panting. Which could be worse. That was 30 seconds before the sandstorm. Yeah.
It would seem we are...
Oh, I don't want to impede progress. I just want to live my life. Alright, so I guess we have to follow her. Yeah. I will guide you through the desert. Please stay close to me. Okay. I really hope we can just leave. You know what? Actually, no. I'm a genius. What I'll do, if this puts me in a position where I can't leave, I will load my save file, do all the stuff that needs to be done, and then come back to this point. That's what I'll do. I'm a very smart guy. Oh god, there's wolves now? Well, that wolf got taught what's what. Thanks, Kaine.
It's too much. I can barely open my eyes.
The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
Does Weiss have a mouth?
Have a mouth? How does Fira deal with this?
Yeah, I don't mind, Jazz. I'll just put on Netflix or something.
Inside that mask of hers.
Yeah, I'll save.
Eye on your surroundings.
I'll save to a separate slot. Oh, we got wolves again. I'm gonna try to leave first and foremost because I might not have to do this at all. So we're just gonna magic them down. I think that's probably fine.
Fira sure is brave, isn't she?
For such a minuscule body, she seems to possess almost boundless stores of energy.
Isn't that just the way? Gotta get that wolf fang. Can't leave home without it. The sand people are not easily startled by wolves. I mean, it's basically like, you know, if you go to the park and you see a squirrel, it's like, yeah, squirrels live here. That's what they do. They're around. It's probably the same for them, right? They go outside, see a wolf. Okay, yeah, sure, wolves. Desert wolves, you know. All the time. Every day. What's really funny about these like escort things is the NPC character never moves at the same speed you're able to. Like, I either have walk or run. I either fall behind or pull ahead. There is no even-keeled running pace that I can use on this character. She reads the dunes.
Wolves.
She lets the spice flow, my friend. There we go. We'll just take them out. You're still going? Where's Kaine? Is she okay? Kaine seems like she's way too far to get back to us.
This girl must possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
She did also give us that tour. It requires a lot of patriotism to do that. Probably requires a lot of patriotism to remember all those flippin' rules. They have like almost 200,000 of them. How's anyone supposed to remember all that? I couldn't remember 8 rules for dating my daughter when it aired. I don't even remember. Is it 7 rules? I don't even know how many rules there are. It's too much for me. I can't handle it. Hello. Baron Temple is just ahead. One more thing. I got a map. Thank you, young lady. Can I just... Alright, we'll go into the temple. It's as far as I can go. Okay, oh, thank you. One more thing, Jackie. I hope there's at least a save point in here, because if not, then I mean, I'll just do what I said I was going to do. Devila and Popola came to see me, came to keep me company today. They even sang a song. That's delightful. I have less than a minute. Okay. It's looking like I can't even leave is how it's looking. So I'm trapped in here. Alright, well, I've laid out what I have to do. You know what I have to do now. I will do that. I will do all of that. This game's save cycle? Yeah. Oh well. So that's the case. I don't think I saved in Facade. I think the last time I saved was back in town, which actually works out for me. So let's I don't even know how I would find that. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. Okay, well, that was 3 hours. That happened. You have to take a nap. All right, fair enough. I'm going to end the stream. So thank you, everyone, for coming to the stream. I appreciate everyone who stayed. I appreciate everyone who came. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, you can follow me. I'm on Twitter, Pale_Voyager, or you can join the Discord. 2 places to see when I'm streaming and what the community has to say. The next stream is going to be this game again on Sunday, probably. Actually, I might stream some Guilty Gear tomorrow. So that's a possibility as well. I'll let people know in the Discord. So until then, please take the sweetest care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next stream. Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate that you guys stuck through this. I probably wouldn't have. I probably would not have done it. So, big thanks, big cool. And we'll raid Pseudo Shaman. He's playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's do that. Nikki's taking a nap, so I hope you get a good rest. I hope your game goes well. And, yeah, good times. We'll get the raid going here. And that's it. Stream's over. Everybody out.